a school with a strong record in Ghana's educational and national development. Infantim was built on strong principles, and the school has cultivated generations of young men who have excelled in public service, academia, business, ministry in Ghana and around the world. And I must also include the old girls, because there were a few old girls who did their sixth form at Infantim when Wesley girls didn't have sixth form then. This anniversary, therefore, invites reflection on the structure, quality, relevance, and direction of education. It reminds us that we preserve discipline and character, expand access without eroding excellence, and align education with an innovation-led economy. And so, as we honor this legacy, we must remember that institutions like Infantim have an even greater responsibility. Education must prepare learners with critical thinking, digital literacy, ethical principles, and civic responsibility. It must foster innovation, resilience, and dedication to nation building. I'm encouraged by your initiatives, Infantim, such as your proposed STEM Center, but I must say that education must touch every discipline. Government, of course, remains committed to strengthening secondary education across this country, recognizing that meaningful progress requires strong partnerships with all institutions, including faith-based ones, alumni associations, and the private sector. To my beloved students, you are the keepers of this proud legacy. You have inherited a rich tradition and a responsibility to uphold the values of integrity, discipline, and service. All boys know that their support is important, and students must know that this support is invaluable. Your continued interest and investment by the old boys ensure that many others will benefit from the same transformative experience that you once had. And I congratulate you on this historic milestone and wish you a successful and impactful celebration. May the next 150 years be even more impactful. And on this note, it is my singular honor to declare the 150th anniversary celebrations of Infantim officially launched.
This is not about even the freeness of the service delivery. It's about the attempt to reset our health care system. The freeness is important, but it's also important to reflect on how our health system has been over the years. And so this is going to touch on every aspect of our health system in the country. There are people who boast and pride themselves that, oh, me, I call hospital that if you see a me, I call hospital that. That is not something to boast of. Every human being must be visiting the facilities at one point or the other. At least you must be doing a routine checkup. At least. So this is a system we are designing to. So by the time on-call hospital that now so one year done, by the time of Bayari no cool. So this is exactly what we are doing now. Questions about no bed syndrome. So this is an attempt to even detect those conditions that will rush you into emergencies on time. It's an attempt to detect them and to even prevent them before you even get the emergency for them to tell you there's no bed. So it has a direct link. There's other systems we are putting in place to address the no birth syndrome. But no matter the number of births you will increase, if you don't prevent the disease itself, we can't have enough for the no birth syndrome. So there's a direct linkage. And we are tackling, a lot more on the no birth syndrome, looking at increasing the births, using the IT to have visibility on the number of births we have at our regional level, regional hospitals, our teaching hospitals. So when I'm in my office, I know the empty births in Ridge, I know the empty births in Kolebu. We are doing that. We are setting up a command center using the IT. So every regional hospital will have commanders who feed into the system. We are doing that. We are looking at having another emergency center in addition to what we have in Accra. The Kolebus and the UGMCs and what have you. We are doing all that. So that's another leg of it we'll have. But this has a direct correlation. When we are building a health system, it must be comprehensive, not to start from a point. Yes, the costing. Yes, we've done the costing, and we need not less than 1.2 billion Ghana cedis a year to be able to run this. So we've done the costing. So if you want by much, you can divide by 12 and you get a figure. So it's not an ad hoc program or project. We've thought through it, we've engaged widely, we've done our projections, and we know what we are doing. Now, the issue about locked up containers at the airport. You all know my position on those things. And so since I took office as a minister responsible, you can find out. This is the first time you are hearing of a container being locked at the port uncleared. And that was somewhere in 2024. But unfortunately, this beat my radar. And so I thought it had already been cleared. And so the officer in charge has even been queried, because he hit a snag and he was supposed to come back to me. And I always tell my directors, when I give you a responsibility and you hit a rock, please come back. But the good news is that the action has been expedited on it for the clearing of it. And I can assure the country that we'll do whatever it takes, because we want more donations. And once they come and it comes to my attention, we'll clear them on time. So anybody at all listening to me, if you want to bring us Ghana, some items, you just need to come and consult the ministry, and you consign it to the ministry. Once you consign it to the ministry and they come, we will clear them for you. So this is, I think, the first case I've heard of since I assumed office as a minister, and we'll expedite action on it. Issues of brain drain and poor conditions, whether we will have health professionals to do this. The problem we have in Ghana is not availability of health professionals. That's not our problem. So, by the grace of God, we have enough in the system who will help us to run this system. In fact, it's even a deliberate policy to even assist and facilitate some of them to even go and work outside the country. So our problem is not about the availability of health workers. That is not our problem. So we never even reflected on that, because it's not our problem. If it is not broken, you don't fix it. So it's not something we must contemplate on. So you realize that from time to time, and one of my PAs came to show me a video about somebody who was accusing me that I had said we wanted a space to employ before we can employ. You realize that from time to time, government facilitates some people to leave the country. So they create physical space, not vacancies. So the space here is not a vacancy. It's a physical space. Because look, the truth of the matter is that we can only employ what we can pay. It's not as though we don't have the vacancies, but we have a country to govern at the end of the day. So if I go and sit in cabinet and I say, oh, I need free primary health care, then they give me. I want to recruit health professionals, then they will give me. I need Mahama care, then they will give you. Regional hospitals, they will give you. Why? Am I the only ministry? No. So at some point in time, we have a country to govern, and that is a reality. You may not be happy with it, but I'm sorry, that's a reality. And so brain drain, yes, we need our professionals in the system. We'll continue to train more. We'll continue to create the broader economic atmosphere which goes beyond the health sector. It goes beyond the health sector. By the grace of God, our economy is not stable. So instability of an economy cannot be used as a reason to leave this country. We had instances where people were giving haircuts. So that was enough reason to leave this country. By the grace of God, it's no more the case at the moment. So we'll continue to do our best. The issue of we don't have equipment in some chips and we are buying more and we are building more. I mean, the question or the answer should be deliberate effort to retool those ones, not those who don't have must also continue to have. We are preaching accessibility, access to healthcare. And so there is that deliberate effort. I've already indicated that our equipment status in our health facilities is not the best. So we are taking, so I've mentioned clearly what we are doing to fix that problem in my speech, buying more, bringing more kits, and to solve that problem. So we should be able to expand to those places where there are none. And by the grace of God, His Excellency the President has instructed every district to build at least 2 chiefs compounds. So we are growing. So we'll continue to build more, but we'll continue to also equip them. We may not have the maximum, but we'll do our best. Then sanctions for people who sabotage the system. Interesting. I just met my regional directors in my office today. Right from there, I joined you for this encounter. So everybody's on board. They've committed. They've pledged their support. And I pray nobody sabotages this system. If you sabotage it, you sabotage yourself. I can assure you. Appropriate legislations. Yes, we've made the appropriate legislations. And you see, the issue is not whether or not a government will come and scrap it. The issue is whether or not Ghanaians have accepted it and they know it's beneficial to them. Has anybody scrapped national health insurance? Has anybody scrapped free SHS? So if we accept it, if it is working, if we are getting the results and it's working for all of us, no government will have that gut to even scrap it.
On Power 97.9 FM, the hottest and the biggest conversation in Ghana inside politics in the free and city or 37 Abebrese Street, the heart of Accra, so they in all the 16 regions across the country. Support from the 900 million angels at Ankolega Biga Mugabe Maase, the capacity man, Majima Kwenya Kesi, and I said, I can say, Nkoma, a year of Brimpong, and a team in Asi Mutime, a share, and maybe be a to me call Kama. So far, so good. You do Northern Regional Capital Tamale, a demo Kesmi, 107.1 FM, Boli in Kligi FM or Savannah, Region Yenuanma, a war Bokoya Source, 100.1 FM, Zeps FM was Zabila Napusiga, a Wingpan Sampa 1 day FM. You call Western Regional Capital Takradi, a sharp 106.9 FM, Ziama, Elembele Western, 100.3 FM, for Regional Capital Yagoso, Nananum 92.5 FM station, Wood Ambition, Aduno FM was Sankore, Bono Region, Tiny 90.9 FM, Ewan Soko, Suruma FM, so Ewa and Crown Quanta, Vota, Regional Capital, Hoya Global 105.1 FM, Uti Region 3 radio stations, US 89.7 FM, Okete Krache, KFM, Pasa, and Abuem FM, so Ewa Gia Sekan, Yedru Central, Regional Capital, Cape Coast, Adum, yes, sounds so, we be at Tumuka Kraka, Ewa Kotokraba, Marcus Asuna, Rich FM, so Ewa Asimfusu, Ewa Finfi, Mantemo, Landing your GFM radio, and Fire Life Radio, ye call America Memo, Trump, Nukruma, also Yenuanuma, Virginia, FIN, Ewa Apple 68 FM, online, not just a baby of FB, Facebook Live, Power 97, NATV, SYZ Ghana. Also on YouTube, SYZ Broadcasting. Now, call Multi TV Digibox. So Radio SYZ 93.1. Honson will be to me ATN everywhere. And summer, yede bro, and every nature say, emo ashi. AI no ho sem no san na esiti ani nyina no wodi wa fide no toa ene ye beka ho ensem ha no hu nia ekoso asantema rotumfo se tutu atokoko so uboni dia no apagya omu ene yi nana ensem ban no de to ye Roads and Highways Minister enim Honorable Kwame Agboja Gavins na ensem no san ene bi nso efa no ensem asantema wura kan ye no ye babo ha ene de Roads Minister so kan ye no ye babo ni nyina amakana fo ehu ensem no sene ne fapem ankasa esi etiera ensema enenanam ene ne ekokọ ba nyina no yebema mu nyina mo ate na de yakoso ewo afo anonof in Ashanti region Infantim in ahafo anonof Ashanti region asojafo na omugu Infantim mining site wono wo mu wo ho for why interest Womu wo for eya honorable Adusai a wo MC no interest ana womu wo ho for why interest the angels want to know. Yes, and that is my territory, that is my zone. The angels want to know. Na bebie ne ho a beto form a pania kwa ne ho a beto form e wo subiri so tepa subire so twabidi ankase mfante numeso a meti atankole gabiga Mugabe Maase mi hu mfonyin no. Yes, yet no more be personal interest override the national interest, and the angels are monitoring closely the angels, the 900 million angels activities be a kwaso ewo ahafo anonof eya Infantim money hono the angels, the 900 million angels omo monitor bibia na bibisa se Adusai no wo interest bi wo ho ana MC na ho no wo interest bi wo ho ana. The angels want to know. See amagani amagashi a ana ebehu amago hoho afa ni matiasim maba. They say krama okra ni fia ni nkura da edia urusie dia agoro wo mu dia agofo. I'm back. We want the best for the community. We want the best for Infantim Subriso and its surroundings. We want the best for Anonof. Yeah, man, the people interest and destroy the majority, the masses. No. Atankulega biga Mugabe Maase na kasano. Yes. And me kasa minim dia meka. Me kasa wetu suwom. Na mema eye lands and natural resources aso ye ho no. O mo bwa wura ho. Na wo sa soja fo na wo mo ho no. Ejuma wo mu die na bua wo mai we ya na mo wo mai we. Yes. I don't support any illegal mining activities. And I've warned my family members. Nobody should involve him or herself in illegal mining activities. Galam say, "Ayadia mekra ampe." Yes, and I will say it without fear or favor. Who to me for me uchechire me kwa di mi shema enye yiye. I don't need it. What? Say ya nhweni ya ebe say. Say ya nhweni ya ebe ya dan ebe say. Ya tiasu ya me mu bi no ya nhwe mane say. Ya nhwe mane say o. Ya nhwe anya dan e mane say. Hey, you to me bo bi hu ban say onya bibi. The abane so peno sankofo no mote. But pay friend makame ho. Power to the people. Atankulega biga Mugabe Maase na kasa no maba. Na pipi for nam unnecessary press conference nkwa no moye. Opposition omu ni adwumaye. The useless opposition ye omu ni adwumaye. Na general secretary no wakoto ayampia no waja ho no wako. And 19 for Joe, that useless caricature must be why I suffer. No, I quote I am piano. And the MPP were authority. Woman wo 2 minutes wo muteme kasa LGBTQ ho nseme wo Ghana. The useless caricatures. Asa de be de to na wawai. Was stop bagman was stop speaker of parliament Ghana I'm office here afi krata wa twe command speaker of parliament na bon and no sa no achi anepa unya ho he LGBTQ yeah Ghana Ghana for I mean Ghanaians are discerning Ghana for enhuru manim ko machi o nti fojo Ghana for enhuru manim enko machi o. The accounts way back in 2023, 2024, no Ghanaians are the same. Say Ghana for him or fee. The Afanya markets in our parliament, Ghana for him fee. Yenim president ya Ghana for to abamano. Yenim the obetina yetina Ghana for to abademano. We're winning massively under the Fourth Republic. So win will be cedar. Look at the numbers in parliament. I don't know from when you say, and yet, and your ma, to 2 years, I don't know of any other areas in a certain region. For Boma will be our home. Pejama hustle, some more ammonia. Yes. Now, so be an anwa can be. Sa LGBT ho nsema me pese mete sam pipi ni bi beka bi kra ni fia na kura di ahurusie useless ones I was say dem mo pepe na mu ja dede no na mu ja nyansafo na Ghanafo to abama no yesi yesuma obanyansafo yensuma na moteten nyansani Ghana ni nyansani Joma Hama na Ghanafo nyina to abama no na mambo na wobo no eye mo shut up mo kama no tum na mu magana for who amemo papa na munya dede no dede ne too much ti da bia meka sa wo ya appointia menya dia efi ba ho say wom na migusu eye hwehwemu deep awon fante mining activities no nyama bia ko ho bia no mani dia kire kese esi na esi china se betra makwabra ni bia besa bibia ho no wono wako Paul one person ain't esi na esi china me na meka sa asem no yebe hu de was yes amagani amagashi a yebe hu amagahoho yebe hu de wo yebe ma Ghana watch my lips tankuniga biga Mugabe Maase na kasa no be ma ba won sin so ma sa no ha me ya be ma ba me nya oba ba wo me ya be ma ba yes and ma MPP for ni ye nyina no acha so omo no opposition omo pe opposition tena enema omo ye nyina no nsan mi bo video bi enema omo ye ti akroma no eduru ba bia no omo pesa akroma kwa ba dan ebekọ Asante region many one manya for tawi abo aten eye aspiring Eastern regional chairman former chairman also epetumi ni bim hey ya na konya ni me koyi saba kosem ne ebae ye ni momo ambi before ni ye ni momo fritete sa upia asefo no mambofo no sa obi ba no oye ade ni ya wo mpe hedi we o mani mo si adwo ye mo besi aso o bia school feeding ye adwuma school feeding ye adwuma o ma try na nsia asa ko hono ko mo de ba ko ye adwuma katras ne tuo mo ka aduane no wo mo ye man kwada na aduane ne ye go to the schools and find out the tears a try for no mo penalty na mo te ya na mo kansa se hunu Sam TV ni radio so mo kan sem hunu obi obayi ni tia obeka asem no wanya wiemu ye ehunu ko ma obeka no eja mebia go so Ghana ha obedwane afi studio without fear or favor be ma ba na kasa no dedeni too much and then we have sia and then we have say team for your way ya na kasa play me ni bia ye den aba besi eye the terminal 3 na cocaine ene niema eniwom ye pa na tabiri mu na afede onam na opache onu odwane useless one we were friend who so for Ghana ha enimom Oh, who sama me de baby ye pure na saying obe 2 mirika sa intim for you. Sa secondary school na wo asen man so no. Who sama me be dwira gu ho no kura obe 2 mirika wo. Be yesterday. Ye ka LGBT asema MPP for mo kama no ntum. Mo ye useless, mo ni any moral right say mo be ka bi. Ye fa so onian ku ye no. Aban way by ye. Woman ma nursing training school so I would do every way back in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Ye famesi 2024 kura omuti fie nyina no. Wanya aban papa wo baba be pustu omo. Ene wanya IGP papa wase mu amuye chief inspector nyina no obi akwatwere nsohwe. Opese wudi assistant superintendent of police ya obi akwatwere nsohwe. First ni select ene de akọ. IGP we ninya ye easy sa. COP Frimpong. IGP we Christian tete yono ninya eye easy sa. Juma no obo no. CDS boy Juma. Oko Ghana Maritime Authority a bibia de dana kwam oko ECG a enema de dana kwam transformers no na se obo se ne adum no omo sesa omo ye maintenance bibia also omo sesa transformers no omo the new ones eba munya abotre system no bibia de mo pa bia adwama ma be ya mam na so omo besia omo so ya no makofa bibia ba ene ye se dwama ma ni nua kwa akoto eye private jet no dwama ma to nan na no don premo ennam eye tepa sankore no mo kase be useless things obi a wonim koko obi a wonim atodwebo no kase be sanfo wonu na opportunity no watuni anye ni akoya na wo ye ni de ene begu enu mu ni adwumaye opposition for mo ye useless opposition they can without you useless opposition under the Fourth Republic yes the current minority are we if you sana bomb to say the Joshua Bakoko they don't have anything to do the woman say woman benate na o dia kohwe e dia tro but Kenyans are discerning yes the mona na mo ye UP for ne ye no ACDM the kuvado papa mo ye Jacobeche be lamte mo papa mo ye ACDM JB dan kwa mo ye ACDM ye no bie ye tra ho emani few people we almost say o man no obi oba oba ye o man ni yi no on ba ku pakwan bia so o ma ye hindrance blockage o mo pa de pa useless ones ye mo bi ba masa ye de ba ma o se ne tie pepepe o ye ma ho me bisa hwe power to the people no fire now asatemawura utufo se tu ote kokoso wa sometimes am pe obi so kasa na meti asatemawura mosa o mo kasa utufo kasa wisdom mo se na bebia yidin na meti se obi kasa na me kwa kutie ni pro kasa ese ekufuado say John Mahama wa hwe na agenda 111 project no complete unya 8 years one other agenda 111 by what happened useless talk from a useless former president useless talk from a useless former president talk no kind any useless and on one kasa o say useless I'm saying it without fear or favor yeah who for so bia yenya akufo so for the past 8 years yeah you take taxes the man who the papa bia na achievement ni nimba bia wo enwani play mo gare play mo ena kwatra program asi wo UNA na wategem we try for nyine na nam social media na Ghana for any wiasa man nyina obi ehwe for the first time in Africa yenya leader yenya president ya okodira UN no kasa it carries weight ema UN yetimi kwase yakoto aba yetimi no kase yento aba ni ato aba ya ka kire say the slave trade kwaya ya fa so nkwasoma ikomo yede nananom ya ofamo eye nkwasom the slave trade no antwaye Akufo-Addo okotra you okoyu na de na no tumi ka ho obaga na obeka no brofo na oka Kumasi dwomfo ma na ntiase woka eye amasama dwomfo ma ntiase re sa no akase so the same pija etra ho 8 years tumi to eto color television koto black and white kwa we die nyase we picture papa wansan kwa na wani kwa brand we ene ne nkofo mababo my way kro no mo wi Akufo-Addo na bo mo wi o my way wi afinance minister we dwane adane papa hye mo kokoro mo so nkonukuru ko din sese me we bi maso ko po wo so no hwe mo papa less than 1.5 years mo moral right some be pia bontra ba be kasa wo some said dem ye topuno hwehwe mu bia mo yere mo nya ne tem nkofo wo ma di o man we abro wo ma di o man we sika e wo kwan boni bia so no se prosecute wo mo the rule of law no say ye adwuma power to the people. If it must be done well. Yeti na nado on agenda 111 we are na masa fire no production team Movamenko, please concentration Movamenko.
111 must be continuation. Continuity, not disruption, is how health systems succeed. What was built must be maintained. What was started must be completed. What was there must not be lost. That is how progress is ensured. To the 111. The most ambitious healthcare infrastructure program in our country's history.
I'm cutting off. Useless one. Kasakura I want it. Agenda 111 Ghana for 8 years. It was in the budget. What happened to that money? That was put in the budget. You're useless. A year finance minister. A year can for that court now. A year the Akes house. Your kai budget in Ghana for. What happened to that money? And now by Papa. Nyamia dom ama yenya health minister. What boy Juma? And one now say the implementation of the free primary health care policy no. Yakopon eya doma. Womo accelerate over 150 a year district out of 261. I mean, side district in the various regions. Womo ebe said the free a primary health care initiative. No, a bit to me a year to man annually. I feel beyond a becoso abino 1.5 billion a year Ghana cedis. Ya nyakopon eya adoma nyakome ya adoma wo kwada be ya 50th eya His Excellency John Dramani Mama President Papa President wo ifinansa President ya wo dwene eya primary health care ho say ye manipa enya ponde na chip compounds awodwe health eya centers polyclinics nationwide ye mebie na tese mu ba bia na ayaresa ayarehwe intumi fa ntuma pa infra o president we no amompaya man na o sorry na wo ye useless LGBTQ press conference ya nyame de becho yetie honorable Minta Akando.
Now the difference between the free primary health care and the national health insurance I've already indicated clearly. The free primary health care will include curative. I mentioned it in my speech. Some malaria, some minor procedures, malaria, diarrhea, respiratory infections, and all that. And the preventive and promotive, where you see the volunteers with their bags at their back and walking into people's homes, I mean, debtors and what have you. That is different. But the national health insurance will go beyond the free primary health care package. So when you are sick and you go to the primary health care facility and you are referred to, let's say, a regional hospital, you cannot go and say because there's free primary health care, they should take care of you free of charge. It will not happen. And it is about time we get to know these boundaries clearly. Nobody is ready to give any false hope. So that is why it is important. In order for you as a Ghanaian to have that comprehensive protection, it is important to complement this one with national health insurance so that you will be a subscriber. So please, in the matter of 1 year, we inherited a national health insurance coverage at around, Dr. Bampo is here, around 57, right? Around 57%. But in the matter of 1 year, we now stand at 66%. So we are not leaving any angle, any sector of the health sector behind. We are working simultaneously, whether it's FDI, FDA, or the Ghana Health Service, or Vaccine Institute, or regional hospitals, or teaching. Everybody, you must move. That's what we are doing in that ministry. And everybody is on board. You can see all the directors. So if it's about free primary health care, although it's not about Mahama Cares, but you see Mahama Cares here, it's one ministry. Anyway, so that is the difference.
The fantastic and capacity health minister, Honorable Kwabena Minta Akando. Fantastic delivery. Power to the people. And someone able for a one. But you take your time. Never say video in me bar. After showing the video, no was in Biameka. This week, the GRA boss will be in the studio here this week. He has to come and answer questions. He has to come here and answer questions. So this week, Obaba, but we will send Bika, and National Security Coordinator Ajay Razak, COP Bibiabo Kodie, we know Deputy Mami Elizabeth Moboy Juma Papa Mokoso Moy Juma Sa National Signals Bureau Honsuno Dr. Boate to Tony Meyi Papa. But see, I'm fine. I see who you are. MB before. I'm my best sell mine. And he say, your man happy. Yes. Me kasa in the America. The Sassanesi John Dramani Mahama, a bro, I didn't name Tiaseso. Omo da omo tumina. Bonnie on MB before no Bonnie a day a woman Bonnie I didn't Bonnie a woman. Do baby nipa adwe woni tima wo se wodi ade sim se na yi bone ne yede efim ne yi ya no yi bone ne efim. Yes, it happened to Nkrumah. It happened to Nkrumah. The UP tradition, we know them, and they have not changed. They keep changing their names from UP to MPP. And with the Rollins said it in Cape Coast way back in 2016. Sometimes I hear them who say NDC phone be ascertain MPP phone diga na me who adwire me ko phone diga MPP for you no mu diga me company phone for masun 2 year pa from the top sat to adai oh East Legon mototo adai no mototo for MPP for no munya very careful ego for aw adwe papa enu omutim MPP nia wono wadi akufo ado achi wutumi sesana e ma ne nya yie da akufo ado hey me pese me ko deep no me see here ba ya sa video me ba be yi Ghana Revenue Authority Commissioner General Obo Juma na ebimu beso mo ma Juma no ya wote na me krasem sa me say Commissioner General bi beso mo ma Juma no ya den aya wote but bibia mo no there is a way Yakopo the angels no we will show that way we will bet you the path where to follow, where to go, and we will succeed. Yes. What the yenti we be taking the time on here now yenti mesa to
GRA, together with the Ministry of Finance last year, conducted a study over the last 5 years, and we did find out that the state actually lost over 11 billion Ghana cedis, which is significant. For that reason, we needed a system that will allow us to reduce the leakages, and that is the reason why we are introducing Publican, a complementary tool that will assist us as customs to be able to do our work better in arriving at a fair duty assessment and ensuring that the importer pays the fair taxes and the state also collects the fair taxes from the importers. Before Publican, it took averagely about 2 hours for our officers to be able to scan through a load of information to arrive at a decision. What Publican is doing is to the same information, analyze it in 5 minutes and generate a report for the officer and allow the officer to go through it and make the right decision. Publican will help the officers to accurately determine the country of origin, because that's a key factor in the determination of the taxes. Second is the classification. Every product manufactured and traveling across the world has a unique code, and when you miss that unique code, you will not pay the right taxes. And finally, how much is an item paid for which the taxes ought to be collected? Publican does not make a decision. Publican facilitates and assists the officer to arrive at a decision. 2 weeks before the introduction of Publican, we were generating a revenue of about 2.4 billion Ghana cedis. 2 weeks after the introduction of Publican, we are generating 3.6 billion Ghana cedis. That means that within 2 weeks alone, Publican is assisting us to raise revenue by 50%, almost 50%, that's 1.2 billion. Since the introduction of Publican, about 75% of declarations that are made are compliant. However, we are seeing the remaining 25 where Publican is telling us that as custom officers we should look deeper. But more importantly, for importers and agents, we already before Publican had what we call an appeal team in place. So where there's a disagreement with one officer, the importer or agent will escalate it to this appeal team. We want to assure that that appeal team is still in place. It is working as it has been before and after Publican. So we encourage importers to use that system. To assure importers that the introduction of the system will not go against their interests, we've added a second layer which also stand by and meets at least twice a week. So if an importer or agent is still not satisfied with the initial appeal process, they can still make the appeal to this team. And we are saying that this appeal is not manual. You put your appeal in the ICOMs, we pick it up in the ICOMs, we analyze it. If we have to meet the importer, we meet them, we put the results and the conclusions in ICOMs. Going forward, we've introduced the 24-hour shift system at the customs valuation department. That way, as goods come in from end to end, we are running 24-hour system to support that. Secondly, also to encourage our agents and freight forwarders that the results of Publican are available to them as much as available to custom officers. They must also continue to learn and know how Publican works so that they can improve the efficiency of their work and be able to improve the collaborative work that we have with Customs Division of GRA. Revenue is the lifeblood for the development of the nation. let us do our best to ensure that we play our part, we declare correctly to the state, and the state correctly also assesses and take the revenue. Know your taxes, pay your taxes, and together, let's build the Ghana we want.
Well, the public anuna waba insane. Say public anu wabama amanfo. You see, the be make you say you can't satisfy all the people, and about we buy no woman will say duty na yeden ayefo ti say car wakwa fa ba yede ahye container ma na odenie ma e wo say wotua duty no is say obe declare ne wo say nyema wo ni no no odenie nyina se car no wo dia ba bedru and sa publican if you a best can the beer near the whole course riding at the whole course among and only soon declare now home the canal let there be all this change because we be do we be some custom officers be we be to kakra then ama no map kwa this way the it is over this man. Hey, papa na friend say Anthony Sapon, Commissioner General. Who na suru no? We be juma basa, we be juma me juma kasa. Yes. And there be ameka say bibia no enchemu ye dan ehia. Enuti edemaka say tembia ibe say ye di bibi ba no ye manu nko amanfo ni trim mommo ho dem wo stations ya diabolic for no sa diabolic dabo ya no for no ma forget wo mo ya bodo wuru na mana to amanfo ni trim se public an ya de papa na ya den aba na to o memo na person betua to ase we di pa bonfo o man ye fa de ni fa develop o man the public an aba be stay krono ya na edimu ene amanfo ekabom neska wo say ba ban ho no ekwa ban ho no we de ye niam we na media se ka no na custom officer je kakra no age kakra apodwe no agya wo no we no public an say no say public an aba waba be savior e de Ghana Revenue Authority ya wo share a revenue and mo generate in daily saadi ba ye eniama wa wo de ba ye no duty na wutwe o eniama fo ha se ye den esu and you see that is life. Time changes. It is about getting good leaders to lead. That is all, and that is our problem as a country. No crack day, but there be a make say Ghanaians are descending. Yeah, can cry. MP before way back in 2016. When we try MPD, your mama time where you confirm and confirm to. I mean, yeah, tagging with so many names, and this will be with your mama. Yakopo vindicate will be a huno. T. Who send baba? AI no munchine munina baba. Na opinion your friend say Anthony Sapo, your Commissioner General. What if you had this week? Victory. You got victory, bra. Nafe. You got victory, nafe. Ba. Lawyer Anderson dan so has also na yemi aba Dr. Mary we see so elha na ibedi nkomo bebre. Victory.
Victory Gallic Mission na watini dinatiati say na edro nitie na no pasem ne say edro we adwuma ye titru pa ne say ebeboa anano na nesrade e wo ni padua ni mumtin mu ama ohu atɔ kura de dika obabi wo ho a okonfikyire a ema edro a wuhia ye Victory Gallic Mission ebi kura ho obekɔ a ewie wo ansa na ba eye victory e na wuhia Unya victory no man so biara ubenya ufichira kwa empa ho kra eno de achi a obi wo ho ani ti na tadwa no obi wo ho ye aduma kakra bia no abre na nakoma bɔ ne pɛrɛpɛrɛ ni nyina ye mogya entimi mfa akoma no mu kwa adwene mu eno ne kɔfa saa de ne ba ɔdɔfo mesrɛw so wo ho na wonsɛm ta adwew ebi a wonsa no sei ana wonam ro mu na esi fam no kra ɛwew ana ayatufo sɛ de adi fom ato mpaboa mu a ɛyɛ victory ɛna me kan fama wo onum victory asa no ma ye bɔ so nyina no edegyae de ɔtɔ ho anadwo a wontini na wohia victory emframa nyankopɔn de ama yɛn sɛ yɛ nhumi wo de wo nhumi a na wo tie so o bra ɛyɛ victory ɛna betimi aboa wo ye wo bi wo so a wo ho ana ne yɛma hye no a obia na ne ka obia nya ne hwe obi wo so na koma bɔ ne pɛrɛpɛrɛ ni nyina mogya ne ntimi ne afusa ne yɛ wo ni padua no ɛpura wunya yɛ victory garlic mixture de watwa bra ya bia ya na se kokodue ne nam no no ye ne basa eya victory e na me kan fo wunya victory bi no a e be boa se doctor de watu aduro so sani a ubetimi anom victory na kan waduro wonna ne se waduro no na aben ma meet aduasa no anom we so na aben no ma no anom victory no so achi meet aduasa wo ye ne sa bibia ba de kama ma se wona se tata wo ye agya ho aduma mesraw edura me kan fo ma wa ye victory garlic mixture Mr. Onipa ni bia dance ya pese ye fa o dance na tie na se wo so koto a benya sa dance kro no a
ntwe mi mpedwa mi ntumi ni di mi yare so me na ko be 12 years ni man no ndo kan mojeduru 5 million de kima tutu na se na meti TV ntumi na me hwe no mu se moton drobi esi victory heba victory garlic mixture ni ntodru sa wa modru asa modru eye papa ntumi ni du ni din sa no ni didi afi me no se bibia na afi insa na afi me ntumi ni didi afi me di ma eduboni sa wi semu eno so ntumi didi eno so be mu sa afi de eno so be du ni ma ntumi ni didi afi hu de me nya no ti edu no kan wo TV so a nem kutubu ni me edu anapa any aviani no one day no se afi nyampara me no bibia ntumi didi no se afi na to atam ko ye black masa modro tie edoni na me shira no
aje me pa me problem ye menstrual pains nda ne kakra me so me nya me menses no boso me ma me bre pa me brankasa metim to tondro no na se man ti se yesi ye bidro ha na makoto be bia me we metim fa ka ekọ obi kru so ekoto bidro metim no bi tese na victory ni in fact I don't know me die wo mu die me koto obi me ti advert no TV so sada na me sorry anwunwe na makoto ye na da dana me say ade yi to me padi mu no ja tropa yi to me padi mu ti me trust me phone so kura say ha adwene a enka me de betu aka ho na mo hye ti say se wa be ya kwa ka se me bia me ya bo hye na me no maduro bi ti say efi sada na yi sa mo ja tro to me padi mu no me no me se no maduro e ma me hu sa e mo ja se bi like say quarter ti say ni na flow kama to victory tie mintini enja ento ho te to de bia na mo ba abasha mo mo sma abasha na edon na me di hu danse
obi si me de cholesterol sa de body and aba mi nipadua ma be atenase wadro ye victory garlic mixture se we ya victory no ma cholesterol ne se ne ne density bia no victory be yin ni na afi nipadua no odo fo wo pedia to anama ne 024 2545 633 024 2545 633 and 020 129 3280 020 129 3280 a victory empunim die ne de brem
Yasama kwa ba de ba power na TVS was so feeder journey wa ha na eja apomdie no de ya na ho hia me mo kwa ba ibi abako na de onsi so ankeka musu kakra na metiase
ya da wasifa se wa ma yakunya se na so ma medi nkomo emfa eduraba ejunkofo
vitamin
enya sem kitwa cement vital heba me sha ne capsules enya sem kitwa
se akrobeto enu ano no tino te brofo sa
brofo den kaune energy e ma no ma otimi ye de o ye bia no enti e na ya dance enya sem kitwa physical
se me so masate numbi
so o mi amba mitimi hu
masate
ye woni pedua no ho ami se ebo adwuma ane ai
lawyer bi so kra ma recommend am lawyer
so on fa bi no mo
fi UK na baga
oh okay
so nya cement vitamin bia
ebe bo ne papa obi ma dance enya sem keto
na roma ene fa yekoy
me da se bebre ebusia fo e da tanklega biga se wo ene wa ma yakonya se medi hu nkomo cement vital heba me chane ne capsules edro we de se what me nkan na se wonya mfa bia em se o ya kachi endra na metia na obi kasan emebe bi ohwa etimbo mu stihu dawro na ye from 3 minutes na 3 seconds na na wo ba so kran ka de en kejina wo ma yehu anka so kran nke fe 30 seconds na cement vital heba mixture ne capsules ya ba edi mema ne menyina kejina mu na ye ka ma emema dia na mehwiri ejina ye hu die ni nti enne makacho woda ho nti da bia da hotim ena no mi hu ade bi nim se ne no kra ye se ma ye adwuma wo kitchen a wo ye adwuma afi de ma wo ye adwuma de ma wo hia empem agro ye na so wo de ma wo ye adwuma de ma wo bre na wo de cement vital heba mixture ne capsules edoi ye dro so nkwa ebe yi sa brand afi ho de ama na fa esiesie woni pedua no ama watimi agina wo nan so brane se oba na watimi aye adwuma oba watenka wo feme ha adwen se de me kan na wodi ene ye hu ntia senka yesi ye kapa ne calculate a ema bebre na 30 seconds ema na wodi mo die na yete onumpo de obo ne ho moden se bia obenya bibi de esiesie ne ho na we enam se de bia da hotim nti pa so se mu kakra cement vital heba mixture eye bibidro ye de heba ho ye de nua haba na akekabom any side effect and the best is your bar and ya be a no aboa general body pain hunam duemu ya nyina yifi ho and which is we say wo am a boost wo am ho watinka na akofem no etimi anya bia gina so a ebetimi aboa wa ma wotu wetimi agina wona so ye na ye ka ma asem dia na ye be kan fa oba sebin producer Ubunsa na ati akweshemu ebusumi nsia and young people I wonder obi a wanya 18 years wanya 20 years 25 years mu nsa na ekwa he fa na ekro cement vital heba mixture ne capsules bi na no wati na enche unyini biasa eni kwa se shase efiri sa pebe no nom na wode na aka busumi nsia maaye ebi aka mu afinie enfie mienuni obi de eba na ekọ commercial break na sa babak biom cement vital heba mixture ne bi na no nom wo so de ba wuti ya wa no eden cement vital heba mixture ne bi na no na insisio wo no ato na wontibi nwie no cement vital heba mixture ene ne capsules ene bi du akagina mu na etimi aboa bema 3 minutes ye dia sere we ya sa adosum nanse nuane ahodo aye die no de edi na bontinti no ya ma adosum we abrantie bi tisa abrantie ogina manima ware ye ntie ya na se wo ye na se nhyeda nkoye da bia ono meka bia na efiafo ni muntia da bia wo hye mechi oni di ho nkomo ono na de nhyeda nkoye a me pa cho 3 minutes ya bo 3 dosu dodo me pa cho enkofa aphrodisiac na oye be gina se de se sia na se there be we ya to eboase eni habamma na ya eboa mo gina wona se be ma na nye no nko eyi ntini mu fino ama wo nerves ne nya hoden ama wo gina so se be ma no watimi abo adwuma 3 minutes de atwam premature ejaculation enye it is a thing of the past so we share cement vital heba mixture and the capsules dia ene na atwam kode dada ebia na wo so de no mpo de ye it is erectile dysfunction empagya de mu mpo edro ba kwa me kan form ase be di wakagina mu cement vital heba mixture and the capsules Ebi no bi na wo fire de bi na ye wo eni tu fa no bi ti say diabetes and hypertension no eni ndu aka bi a ebo mo nya hoode ama insulin na ye kama ama pressure na timi agina so na mo wenam sa wo fa no so nti no mo hoode se be met ko wo de no po de say etim keja ato ebi na so de wo fa aduro bi a na mo how bi ya de bi na aba na ama na kobasa me kan for cement vital herbal mixture ene ne capsules ama na wie ye bra wutie ni na no timi aboa wo ebi na wo timi nkan radio so me pa cho for number na free nsesi a ni titru mema na mo be fa so mo fa aduro no na timi boa mo bi a mo da diabetes no so na hypertension no fa be cho kwan be fa so a wo be fa aduro no na timi aboa siesie ye na masibiri na dada na monimu nanso na nse nkrofo so mo fra eye ntama anase eye busy dodo eso ehye eni ntie de mi no sa be ka ho bie mu donti eni ntie so friends 0244 718557 0244 718557 ana 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 ufrem yeni na onsan kan a obetimi afra yen e was 0500 88 8890 0500 88 8890 now ufra 90 na number obetimi asa afra yen 0500 888830 0500 88 another 88 now the 30 at twaso so penedo tua enkran ha de Pound Ventures e ho na banya do so pro na tua ye papa e beboa wo na eno so eti eno so duro na ye duro papa etimi siesie de penti growth member so mkate corner so boa Pound Ventures eno mo original medicine abetimi akotududo na odi akọ herbal shops no na wakotom na hye no se Ghana ha de baabia se wotemi nka wo ho aplao wo northern region tamale baabia ye wo ho de hia ne so be fa number no na obefre ye be show baabia benye biato na etimi aboa bia na de ne koko si madam wa mo koko so na na de nka wotemi nka koko ya de boning koko timi jabe mesisi yade ontimi mpeja ne mu onu po de anka bi obetimi abo adwuma na nso ni sisi so waso ni sisi eni be koko ne tima be ma kosa bi eja nan so ano so ba wabu ne nsa koko ya de bone koko ne ma wotena na wachia ujise te ujina ho kakra nso ujise wotena se antimi tena straight koko nye ya de papa eni ntimi strong so de na ye pals hemorrhoid anaye koko se de ato di dimbia ya de ba akopena se pi anawo inside ho uko eja nan so tena so chima na no so ha dwen akofa constipation boni bia betena wo so a edro ba kwa na wie me kan from o se besisi wo na besi ano kwan kra emabiemo cement vital herbal mixture and in the capsules cement vital herbal mixture and in the capsules edro yi edim krofa kagina mu saye ma konya saye ni adanse a me ka che saye nya adaje na de tie san se edro no ebo adwuma papa wo de ne general body pain ohunam de tutu wo honam na yawo ya adwuma wo yenti wotena se che adwuma wo yenti wugina ho che wo yetiri wo pam ade wo ye adwuma wo magazine kuma se na woteme nka enkra ha de mi hu ba bia yesa na de ho adwuma nkan da o kan hia na aka na hi ba bia ye na de ho adwuma nka ha bia wo ye adwuma wo market eye na de bia honam ye wunti ye pedro awi ko de bia betimi anonom na de bia benya ho den hwonko asa story akoye numa kwan so nti no de bia na fefe no ni kwan se ye fa me pa cho Cement vital herbal mixture in the capsules name wow. This is your final which is no neba boa. Emma honam nenko ka kidney, enko ka liver, enko for ya de from exam ni peduano so. We yanka se bi name ha, ye twa nua, ene haban, ene nua hini ne de ayenti no. Is very safe. Ebetimi aboa, eyi honam ya na free wa, enko for side effect mba. Na nse ye kwati ye sin no ayo no ma hodo enti no. E the pressure hodo na ebe kidney ni liver, me pa cho. She cement vital herbal mixture in the capsules we try kwan na emwa Ebia na o maame bi ofie ana wankasa wu mobile bia nso nya mazopu wo nantini timi twon kosi wo ase ye shefe ya de bi siatika kan na wo hone ni din ene abebua mamrante ne maba wa monya 20 years copim 35 50 nyina nya bi ene santi no amaya to din shefe ne siatika se siatika pain na wo ena wo timi nka kopɛ cement vital herbal mixture ne capsules yi bi ene ebebua na wo to ase ntina etwe wo de wo sisi nya wo ya nanso wakoa enam se wo to asintini twonkope wona ase obi okra wo simintimi nyina ona no ma bi ofre me wo se ma mintimi nyina ho nche enye se misisi na ye me ye osiatika no meto asintini ne etweme megibi ho anyi na se hu se na beye yade a eso mpanyimfo mu ko mu fie so ene mrante kwa omoye dwumaden do mu ni pedua bobo ne sa anyama no yade a atiate se pa ana doctor hoye eno hu se maye muwa ne yefa yankase bi bidru enyi sa ya de we mfiri honum ene ti se how no bi na wo so a Cement Vital Herbal Mixture ene ne capsules ebedi wa kegina mu frayen e wo 0244 718557 ana say 0241 604 702 0241 604 702 ana 0500 88 another 88 90 0500 88 another 88 30 nini enu nyina wo frɛ ya onsa bɛka yen wo pɛde do atu nso Advertisements na wo do so po na wo betimi atu akwakoton Debia meka deba ko ehia me pa ne emma ene nkwala so yo ba na wo fefro na omoja na wo hwa obekọ be yesu omoja na wo fem omoja na o 8 e wo 10 unim so oba de se du so kwa wo sa na omoja wo fem a emwa doctor hwe din no se da bi yempe bibia ye heba ne bo wo fem a ebebo ama bebo nkwala bebo mpanyimfo na yakofa prekese powder prekese powder prekese de other ingredients akeka ho etimi bua yen pompe moja ne yie ma moja ba kama esiesie woni pedua eno echi nsoso no se bia wo diabetic patient wo fie obo hypertension ade ba yenim de prekese timi prekese ne beboa ama moja no anomalize ne kama ama moja ne die fusane Infantim ama moja ko utirima ko yie na nkofa stroke amba wo palpitation wakoma bone tentem kikim ontimi fro staircase onante kakra na wabre wona ne kasa na onante utimi humi ne humi a ohumi a na odimpa wagire ho me pa cho prekese powder bi powder and then we ani nsuo de wasa kakra fra wanom na no pani nwumre na etimi aboa wo ebo build immune system no enti emma yade ahodo bi a etimi we nipadua num no emma wo so sa da eyini nyina edifi honum and it's prekese powder Cement Vital Herbal Mixture ne capsules no dua Pensan Company Limited akofa bedwa so opede do atu won kan ha obekọ Advertisements your number no screen so frey 0244 718557 0241 604 702 0500 888890 na bebe kwan na de kasebo Pensan Company Limited Cement Vital Herbal Mixture and capsules nyina SC ye twa ehu sima na ya ba tanklega biga de aka nyina ebeto ayeso
water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596-273-546 or 0596-273-547. This advert is FDA approved.
Hi. Now let me tell you about Safari Valley Eco Resort, the first of its kind in West Africa. Upon your arrival, you are introduced to a butler who plans your itinerary. We were surrounded by wildlife from the moment we entered the eco park. So many activities, all in the same premise. Visit the gym or the stables, they have it all. At my break, I'm able to practice my putting. We also went fishing on a man-made canal. Our tour guides taught us so much about the wildlife and how to interact with them. They used only electric vehicles here. This creates a serene environment. I'm told it's over 1,000 acres. My cabin here sits on 2 acres with a large terrace space overlooking my private swimming pool. Now this is royalty. They have their own farms, thousands of fruit trees. I can also have my lunch here at the waterfall. Quite a beautiful place you have visited. Visit Safari Valley Eco Resort in Ghana, bringing you closer to nature.
Stay back and stay safe. The National Petroleum Authority is cautioning the public to desist from scooping or fetching fuel from overturned fuel tankers at accident scenes. Again, do not get closer to the scene in an attempt to take videos or pictures. Inhaling the petroleum product is detrimental to your health. Worst of all, petroleum products are volatile and highly flammable, and a small spark can trigger a catastrophic explosion, causing deaths and loss of properties. Don't let a moment of desperation lead to a lifetime of regret. If you see an overturned tanker, stay back and stay safe. Call trained professionals such as the Ghana Fire Service or Ghana Police personnel to handle the scene, or reach the National Petroleum Authority's contact center on 0302 550 380. Your life is worth more than a gallon of fuel. This Save a Life campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority, NPA.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also, Yaria Titi be Benfipi, now so Niamun Yonoda, Semicho, no who do a matter, Munoshia, Ebeyan Mama.
Nini say, what also time for Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Yanumbom Kutia or Sanubia Mano Anum, and can what on the dada, also Drodi, and one Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, and Community, also Yakura, a toy funo, any and Sunumu, Etina Wayefunu Ekikawa, what you want any, was it to me, Emma Wayachako, a better ready every. Somehow I also there, compare Haxa capsules, any Haxa mixture, Nanum Bom, now who abato.
Predivia, ko Okanshi Drug Lane, Kumasi Dani Hebal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 02038228855. Appeal for about Tanya Wama on more from the four, and then more from women feeding you no encounter. Haxa capsules and in a mixture.
Also, time for FDA Aji Agadi Kratui Atom.
The serene environment fits into the goal of the school, which is simply to provide excellent educational foundation for your ward's development before they commence primary education. At first glance, clearly you will see why the school is called Hebron Hills International School, as the building stands tall overlooking town. With a Montessori style, we have experienced and dedicated staff and trained teachers. Our small sizes classrooms are meant to enhance teacher-focused approach, where children get one-on-one attention from the teacher. Hello there. We are open at 7:30 a.m. and school closes at 2:30 p.m. After school care is from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., while early drop-off can be arranged at 6 a.m. Hebron Hills International School is located at Midye off the Nsawam Road, Locate us with GP postcode GW0688 GAWEST and GPS code 06884870. You can contact the school and make further inquiries on 050-876-2375 or call the office directly on 0302-918768. Email us at hebronhills.school@gmail.com. Hebron Hills International School. Excel and shine.
Sama Kwaba Ediba TVS was at an power 97.9 FM. Dr. Amponsan Atnasi. Na sana meba Dr. Amponsan Sono. Yankopon Duma on the 18th of this month. Na just da minda edi enimia. Ewo aboso da mine. Go face eba handi bibia over to EMP engineers and planners. Said ebeya eja yen mine no good deal for the first time. We always say Ghana needs to do why then ajimuye papa na amanfo asati bisa question say na muga say omobai and engineers and planners will be here jumayefo ni na fi won akwasesa jumayefo foforo then abaho. Not even a single person anybody losing a job. That is one fantastic news we are mede ema Ghana for ene no be I will say the transition team omaye adwuma yie papa ba mu mpanifo ene omo so mo cooperative and make sure say enema ebe to turn akwa ma bibia akoso no. So far so good. I'm the government rep on the board, and so far no bibia was here to akwa to make sure say coming a year Saturday handing over no bibia bekoso no bibia is in place. Ya say a year engineers and planners CNP okobo is excellency John Dramani Mohammed MP before na as omutrimu omupeso mudu mutri kobo a year dadim na bibi etuom nti we do kan EMP ana ko baby sisi amino kase we say na enka ne na ye ne private jet wakoto fofo dada no ebe ye ambulance ya chese obi aho kana so se edi nipa no kwa ma na emergency a na chese atam no na edi nipa no ko ye wo Ghana ni a wo sanse se ye papa we ede eba ade ye Ghana ni ntinu ya no fo no so empne so na so papa yi osati wi amani mu no enye ne enye eye afi no abewu mu 96 wa was started mine ye ene nimfidie ni ade nyina na ne bra onye den o meye eye president du ba bia wo se ye kansem na amanfo hu ne ma ekoso e o memu na sa eye jealous enemies of progress wo sa ya no for UPS for no mum penkoso no anye wono ne koye sinese ne de enye etena Ghana ha way back 2023 and Ibrahim Nimu has edin sawoso 2024 Abujina power ye John Jinapo energy minister ni won sign krata as say EMP any the rifle a year was here dey adwuma ne de mo go face for so team so say ono eni betimi aye adwuma no mo sa ko tender amokoyi wasan ye den wasa di nkunum ti so far so good dede no MPP for no mo makwa mu ni na che said be a Ghana for and ye be pama amount for ye be pam workers no it is not true obi enu ha obi lusu na adwuma obi a wo da man bia ni wo a play no we continue to play that role at the ama ENP. Dr. Amponsan Makwaba bibia boko de
adom na so
obade na se wode akyeye ne yetu kan che
maba
waba ko ya waba ewiade na wo maye doc ne wada no so ya woda
bechia ahwefo nyina me bin de Dr. Amponsan ebrebia me kan message so ma me say waya resafi Dr. Amponsan Herbal Hospital ye da so tiase enko babia ye hye no ehonman ye da so hye enti se wo hwe me a ene programming pa because ene ye the magic machine abaha aha enti obia ebehwe bi no hu sede ye kan magic machine etie na ene wani age ochina matrasi ahwe womo bibi ha womo enipa wo hia moa ochina metrase na nyankopon na meso agemo nkwa ochina magic machine be ya adwuma ha week we no me hwe se womo a ebedikan aba week we magic machine kese no na meka ha mema mo discount kama pa said Mugabe kan no ha wase me mfa 1 month enka ho bi emamo enti magic machine me say ye mamo discount 1 month biem it is a sha enne boss me enne be ende it is a obi a wo hwa me nne ana se utie mi a magic machine enne etwabu kama no say netie magic machine no said mede aba no mede abase me beboa nyankopon ma eni peti asase we su a ewo problem brada beda afidie mu ya wonkrofo bebre wo ha omo wo problem nanso omo enim problem no onim yo obeboa no ma ne ho ato no magic machine na ewo ho no wo de bra na beda mu bi enye nkrofo ayare nko na da magic machine mu saa de o mu ma me nkire mu yie pa magic machine nye nkrofo ayare nko a ene ye de wo mo etom ye wo obi wo ho a o se doctor me refi ade ntem kodam ne bejai obi a refi ade ntem ye wo obi wo se doctor mini padua na etitiri maye dudu maye heavy beda afidie mu ne bejai mu a mutifia muntum nante mu a mutifia yare bi a che motifie no mu a mutum nante nsumu ne ahode no mumra na yemfa nkɔhye afidie mu ase ye do hye afidie we mu a we pie no bo se ni padua na ye different mu a mu wo severe sciatica wuntiri no to ase ene wusisi bibia chi na wuntumu no beda afidie mu na afidie be ma ho ato simple kra eruti abne mede aba TV so say munhwe say na magic machine kese no etie edi sa wo hwame a sa wo obi a usisi aya wo ya che wachi kasa ya wo ya che okon kasa ya wo ya che saafo no nyina no mummeda magic machine na be ma ho ato ntem said ya wo hwe wo TV no so no wodamu a just 40 minutes na sa pains na aye so many months so many years no na akofom kra obi so hwame na wo se doctor me de enya sa yare me yare mubuwa yare me dada me ntumu nante bra na yemfa magic machine quality o system ni nyina ma wo e basa ye ma wadura na ho atɔ obi se doctor me de enya machika se yo na mom me wo chest pains pa severe me me atutu amerika bra na beda afidie mu na pains ni nyina beja ntem se kuro ana aba oni padua no mu a ye do kwato machine mu na se ma pains ni jaya na ya ma ekura duro na akum nipadua no mu kuro nyina ebasa onyare biem ya won krofo bebre wo o se doctor menofo aye dendende aye bare menofo aye se bibi didam nunu abra na ebe nane ni nyina tiemiye pa sa obeda machine mu a onofo mu aye denden na ni nyina be nane ama waye free eye simple work kra ya won krofo bi mu wo ho a o mo yare bi a ye frɛ no burning sensation ahohyehye saa ni paro beda afidie mu 40 minutes na ekɔ eno ano no sa wo hwɛ me na wo yare na ahohyehye wo feel heat ɛwɔ ni padua mu a ne ohia no sa beda afidie mu wo beda mu a me se ebe ma ahohyehye no nyina jai ene da ya na eno ano no ye wo nkrofo bi mu wo ho a wo mo yare bibi ɛda ne yam onima de kro minyan hwew entimintumu modi nkyerɛw wote se bibi nante uyam na ekɔ na eba bra na beda afidie nso na ebem nane ni nyina ama oho ato kama sa wo hwame na me se mo amoyare nyina no mo dafie nyina no muntutu amika enhwe manim monsanfa afidie no nkyerɛ wo mo no mo hu se obi wo kra fe na ohwe na ohu magic machine said ye etie magic machine we na me kire o say sa wo ye obi a utifie ana se wo ahohyehye no wo bedamu a ebekɔ ama ho eye ne ya ahohyehye no nyina bejai Obisi doctor every miti kwesi ni na esi nyina me severe pains. Me hona me me jam huna de kro. Oda machine in 40 minutes. Sa pains ni nyina bejai am wa feel free. Ya won krofo bi mo ho a oyare onim yare kro. Bi o se miti pa me kakra. E ho na me ko agene. Machika se ya me ya. Me mfe ewo me yam bobom mani so chiri me eye me se mewu ade be chida mete ho etoda na me yam ahwie kakra etoda so na manya constipation so kakra yam tim eti wutie me na wote sa e fra na typhoid fever bra na yam kum sa amwa na mawo na a simple thing. Obviously doctor mani so chiri me so many years wani so chiri no ye obebre wo ho a problem no ewo wasom Nyankopon bo wo nsuo bi wo wasom. Se unya balance mpe o dana sorry at once pe bo se na ese okoti ahwe bra na yemwa wo na ayaresa ewo ho ye obi wo se ni obi BP ni den na ye o ade na do BP ni bai BP me friend yare adanti ya me friend yare ni se wo ye obi a wo benya BP no na bibi ato sinti dia wo nipadua no hwe saa de we yie pa ama me ye obi wo se doctor me BP no ache ni cha no mfa ho se Nyankopon bo wo no niema eba ubenya BP na me kire wi etoda ebia wo se untirimu ya wo ya entiri no mu asisi ekura bam eba sa BP be kosoro se wukum kuro no a BP no be ba fom se wuntiri na broke a BP be kosoro ye bia mu ma ukoda machine mu na se emu bia ma wa BP no be ba fom se wakoma elaji a wakoma hono kakra ebetumi ama BP akosoro se ye kolati akoma no wa BP no ebeba fom se wo obi a wo hwame na unya diabetes a BP be kosoro ye treat diabetes no wa BP no beba fom even typhoid fever krachi wa BP be kosoro ye treat typhoid na BP beba fom se wo obi a yare foforo bi achew even malaria pochiwa etuma BP kosoro eti bra na ye nhwa de kura ama wo BP akosoro ye solve ma wa oni BP bi abiem. Wonso a wohwame na ebia na wode no eye yare bia ye fra no asichire yare sa asichire na de ma wo a nka wo gya dia ekọ ka asem bia ni ho but nipa bebre nti asie se diabetes ya no nso oni asichire je Dr. Bonsa Herbal Hospital ni ebe kire wo me say ye was Spentes Coastal Junction wusi form of hope busa taxi rank taxi for say o Dr. Bonsa ombeje 20 series na omo de waba wo pese o nante so ombe kire na waba Spentes Coastal Junction machine no pacho kumase fo me de bi brem wate aha shante wiji ene bono munyina mo beba kumase na ma beje nyaresa ewo ohwim Tigo Junction ubeduro bo nsa me billboard esi ho ha enuti wo a wo hwame ne sase kire yare wo so a de yatini bibi wo ye ma broni friend pancakes sa pancakes no udidi a aduane no eye aduma wi abedane insulin asichire sa asichire no pancakes na de ma Mugabe enti wo mo a ahwame ne ebia na o pancakes no yare ye wo bibi a friend digestive sa udidi na aduane na anyamo a saa niema we pancreatitis ana afe indigestion eno ana manipa wasichire kosoro saa aduane na anyamo a unya asichire wo nipa duane tie biye nti e basa asichire no ana se pancreas no eyare ontumu nya adwuma because onya asichire eno no saa asichire na yade bema wa ebe kosoro no eno nya type 1 type 2 eno no asichire no bi wo ho nanso enso nipadua no eno ya wo type 1 no de pancreas re yare asichire na e form ye no nyina wontum mfa nya adwuma nti e basa asichire no be fa mogam na broni akasa wo diabetes okay sa wo hwame ne obama so ye ho a ye beboa wo ne ye de wato machine mu ne ya collect pancreas no na afa ya ma ukura duro na afa oho ato sa digestive no so a na yamao adura ebe yi uda digestive no nyina na digestive no tuma yamonu ya no na afi wa ye okay asobeti asemu a na enye bebri yare a mintumu nya ho adwuma ye fra no cho se cho ye wa ene de mintumu moawo se enya cho na yare biaro e hawo no entra fi ensu eni yare ho bomade na bra Dr. Bonsa Herbal Hospital ye be saw yare ma wa hu say ayaresa ho eno nti ya de magic machine abetache say be ya ye say yare ma ye betu ase eno nti say bibiara me catch was say mame mo number no na frɛ na je direction yi ma me pa number no eye 0243 11 0875 0243 11 0875 sa number we say your WhatsApp Tigo line ni eno mesra mufra mamu nka mo ha nyina wo phone so bra na be ka kire me je direction na fabra 027 85 99611 027 85 99611 0243 110875 every year me kasa Dr. Amponsa Jesoma me say why are Safi
well doc you better say for your time yakopon ya aduma dasene you better sign ehia na de obi ayesan de ato ase simeti omo ye dan ho aba na Dr. Maria we see mini aba ho fe waba betena se sanso na eye lawyer Anderson dan so eye mrenimfo ono so science and training from United Kingdom ono so agena konya UK di omo friend sanko fatete danso kwa bini this year ono so aye krado yana e ho simeti o mna fe yemra e ba de aka nyina e be san to amoso.
Ghana, payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win, up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, we heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch it today. Maybe discussing power. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the enemy of the Purpose
Missy Menanum. A group bassa, a big brabro, Tibeduim.
As for me, I take very good care of my grandkids. Ye dear grow. Na yes, a do maybe crana. Me bano timide or maybe gumi so weekend.
Hey, mumle,
hey, I don't think I'm a catcher or say, ya no medi garlic capsules. Posun na a basis so kama. As I stand here, my doctor said my whole system has improved very well. Medi garlic capsules. Yes, Medi garlic capsules.
Oh,
Medimosis garlic capsules improves blood circulation and enhances the body. Suitable for both men and women. Available in pharmacy stores. Contact us on 050-349-4885. Not suitable for children under 12 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Medimosis. House. This advert is FDA approved.
Makwaba Ediba TVS was at an power 97.9 FM. Abidefo Sinkunya Yatanasi. Leon the same Ewa Hassan so many about Dr. Maria we seen so Ewa ha. Free sabi kopim sin we see ambebo. Yeguso ehwe na nsema uduni no. Yedi nina so ede abremo. Ye na aboafo entayechi ase. Se omo ikwa emu Victory Garlic China Natural Heba Eye Hospital Power Specialist Heba Hospital Safari Valley Eco Resort Medimosis Clinic and Heba Center S Natural Mineral Water Hebron Hills International School Divine Hope Heba Eye Center a Stay Back, Stay Safe campaign from National Petroleum Authority, NPA, Omuso Edaso, Ekrikwa Yemua, Enye, Asem Keto Akras, and so, and as the PSC, and so, Enko, Emma, Omo, ATN, Shayin, Iriase, Afana, Babia. Lawyer, Makwaba. Biabako, dear. Fantastic. Shayache. Said kakra ohoye de onyamiadom ade a chen say divine favor na selection de ade chi na esa na ahomachen sorry de na ode aseda de yede ade ma ode mafunyam sense onu netumi ye ne de fantastic abushanfo so bia ho ye papa bia ho de na yes call business forum no kobi ai me kobi ba me free hontem okay so on ya na wo call the day before odi ma me free okran say me bebo ayi plus kakra na gomu aho muko crown forest ana mo crown forest when am go nice it's a place to be. Very nice place. Very fantastic. But when a program in the course, so cool, be friend. Oh, a quam crew. A plus. Wow, Kwame A plus. Old brother. Hey, gonna do this. Hey, Dr. Maria, we see Makwaba. Medase biabokode nyame adum bibia ye boko Ghana for na show entia oti for ne wahwefo kaka na sene de bia me ye no se menya akwanya se ya the president of Ghana His Excellency John Dramani Mahama na dum ti ene yenso yetimi aye history president Yansafo Nga wuni aba meti he menya small menya ketwa David who freeze ba untumi nka Ghana's industrial history I am more UCD I'm the first female CEO of Ghana Fusions fantastic non kwa say history nti nipa ya de osa enye oba bia kekesa nti se ne meti na bobe say metia His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say yellow kan wo ne nyoma papa waye Ediabwa Ghana. Fantastic. Muga, I'm say last week, so we share news. Say Ghana's economic growth, you drew 7.5. Fantastic. Significant. Fantastic. Just 15 months. Very positive. Na, we are going to say no one papa we are. I just say, okay, we need before now. You MPP ni. What does it? Fantastic president with fantastic chief of staff. Yes, His Excellency Abaso. Now you're born Abaso, no, ye chia, ye mame, the first female vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Been see that, and then party for be a president, I say, one day, ma become woman, and so, somewhere else. Media maker or more, who has already a baby bananso, or more fan of Pumra. Yepe napu napa na yepe wumpe napa indibi yechi na wanimbe guasi yepe napa na ukofa hwan uko 3 times na Rebecca say His Excellency John Mahama edi oba kokodufo nyansafo ni defo abedi wo process there man kwan no mo sesa oba ekura so nye so tofi fo mi nti na chia His Excellency na chia tofi fo mi mo pe tofi family time no chia
I say vice president. Papa Lodi.
You video yes, video na program here ni na no dey come as my president. Ba o me abeto fe. Na me say na bongo what afraid of here we na nzemu.
Na say I post to be contract AMPP for any bit of it.
Na me say to you me kan video.
Say the many who na make.
Ah wo dey be
sure.
Me say to fe
no. In fact, me screenshot here make me quite the amount.
Yes man so be actually.
That's what I say. MPP and wheat of it is too much. And then I make a Facebook na me.
Alaji.
It's machia your vice president we machia Her Excellency Mrs. Lodina Mahama.
The first lady
of the Republic of Ghana. And yet nipa nyina na it is a man we. First lady is poni bi bae. Obi bae omu tu kwan a omo ka ba ko. Na makeup enyo magum. Makeup artist na omo ka ho. But yeah, mammy dear, very simple, very generous. What I say, no can penny na ban home brassier and coswa him. The first lady I would even in opposition, Ekran will see a dying hospitals, maternity wards, I can see it. And to me, very good. Yeah, Papa and Chia, your vice president, Naja, Mammy, I would say into her. Mama Lodi, baby, I will be a year, child, I mean, shall. Na macha mama Lodi awie so me sa da na se e wo ma papa wo de ne yefunu woman Ghana and I know mo share boxing bi akwa bi be hwe ye sa akwakali san gu ye so mo ye aya bi ya papa
the boss is was a keke de hu ji
e ma di ko kwa say
ye bo mo sa ne ha me
bonu kwa nyame ya zaka kali kana wo ni musache musa sa ya boy sia bi na sa che na sa ma me buye wo Ghana ma bu Ghana ni wo Ghana ha na wo sa sa kakali ka sa bu su maye ne se me hwe video na ya me ye papa ma mo che na sa ma anya de akware so na ne ho ne asa na efepa wo sa kama e de ne ma ne bai ye Sharaf Mahama kola ketwa we Ghana boxing se na egu
Kufu ado de send any buy any ma for
what you say Kufu ado ma AB restaurant millions of dollars na akola kete we say
this ubetwa
boxing na Ghana ha egu no na ka am ko de fish we back $1,000
say them say that say twem de biam say na can see obi me na no kwa de fear that 7 year tum na say
baby bad investment the akola ketwa o de ninim de
yeah
one far anko be restaurant anton nnuane $1,000 na de keka ho o se me de be pagya the face of Ghana in boxing and then manti bibria na o mu o se obuko mu ko wa
talent ho
ani enya wo bia wo beboa wo mu ama wo mu apiaba enne se ye hwe Sharaf Mahama dwumedi a wodi bua Ghana ne ne mabunu any boxes are no more talents and then Kufu ado na nyina ato nsuo mu na ene na makola so ko ma we so I revive the face of Ghana Ghana's boxing anyame adom ene mranti bebre anya adwuma ye ese okobuku ma bon se mranti na obi wo ho foma no pa ewie nyire omu nyina e traini e de abeye boxes enti yeshra Sharaf Mahama se sa
me fasa kwanya nso aka se emporium ho no is native ho no omo arena ho ne board and do omo nteso kakra omo nteso tis net foot ya arena ho ne board omo nteso kakra
net mpacho musempa Mugabe fidie we de fidie kase
sene boss ne kasa
sene Mugabe platform so cancel the ato ye best ses native for
so pa de ni
na eniye ne ba wo yire se no mfo ama na je se wo mu ano no ti ye best
mo be be from Snake Arena
buku boxing arena Snake for ne see
okay
ti mo tete so kakra
mo tete so na nante ne ntimi en so showcase o mo talents ni nyina eboa e ma Ghana din ekwachi na next time so abrante na ye bo no sansa kakari ka kire no so on happen again better luck next time muga medi masem mo beba wie no say ya na me wo me bia me ye kakra enu me bia
we na de me kokko say we business forum no and now they no be starting
sa na ka enu ma me bia koso social media bia kan person kan ho asem ketwe bia
na wote Samira Bawumia nkan che
Samira Bawumia Obapa
me e ba ya che me ko ja wo di kwa wi
last week last week na me wo Accra FM asem ketwe bi no kai
woni bobi ne kwesi ha na
I heard there's something this year. I'm not passing.
Will be your friend. Will be your head and your papa.
So that's why you will be a TV. So we should go. Ghana for no question will be a TV. Now will be a can and some part at the chair Ghana for. Or no, no can say you may question. They are not tired. Analysis or the to her MPP time could say NDC time could say Indiana would see a bebwa. Now Mugabe na make can fast a mirror send me now my emergency send media make I mean can I send me because my car my bread and I said the picture no be so my Ghana for him until we answer the be can be oh my Ghana
it is one
the first lady and the bebwa I say oh nanti the win so ya braba what I say no the person me can onanti
person who say in so nanti.
Okay, nanti.
What does that mean? We can chini. Uchini. Nanti. Yes.
You be a new so. Sorry, I know the full ani for.
Yeah, can say you be in so nanti.
Okay, full ani for the.
But you be in.
To be a person me can
take note. Look, be the president.
Thank you. I don't am talking last week and
nanti
no. Na better na Ghana for the Ghana and I say you can create o topic ni bi so me baba agenda no so
ni so kura beti media she
can for yata sase me na na MPP for ni bi NT ase me kan simple na me san kan wa han so say
mama akọ
me sister me want me first lady not because unqualified na say bi any qualification be to be a first lady me mo ni kunu records awa set no Emma in the first lady. Me carry my camera.
Because they couldn't be the president.
They couldn't be the president.
So as no be the first lady. Why be the president first lady? So they are simple.
They are simple. Or more antimase. And I'm Mugabe Maase also say MPP first and saying kasa no yardos from Nansen Koko asema baye anodom pre honorable member of parliament. Kodine room ko kense fun sabio nsem what you say ese jema ko nyansa koto but me papa penny makasa me why be cry papa ye kase onko unit committee elections cry on to me win but we could na baby no kense hu sa because we feel say when ya kwanya no what you say na mo koye sa me ma we nyina awie just to make the government look unpopular I make catch you say we dey very simple say my former Ghana's former minister finance he's on the run MPP for mona oyemunipa enti say mo betimi anya anu akasa mo fa papa na nye dey embra ansa na mo timi criticize government
phone dey some phone
ana bo
that's simple
it's very simple because e ba cocoa sector
because e be see
e wonoa
say finance minister
for education e wonoa eba construction na ewonoa
president busuani
na me share honorable and appear could be baby I will be a metia me former MP me no contested that metiano there's one thing that papa we at least me two chairman for that who say also one na start for your time must go campaign muga okay oni Eugene
so being
one who baby na ekokro no na papa yi bo Ghana anyhow it was killing people pensioners and this haircut no any of your time na ye ni nyina
for the obi krono boy
and I was interview no after our eyes for year detention and release ni or say they know for year 10 years as if he had an exit plan ampa no an exit plan so we know this kind of nya we be ayana kotena America
it you shut time or the call you know time of the
it was planned until some motimi finance minister ebebu wo my way 8 years now we no was sanin pabo abonebo now we kwadro mika papa no kotena America now we mlep no so ma mo sign timi gina Ghana for anim e criticize aban wote so a
papa
enne cement bo aba fom fresh HS ayi yie amen kolidi emu ayede ma enipa
balance diet papa
mo betimi aka asem we so for that time ya mo betimi aye campaign
in local rice man kola
so for yata emaya MPP for mo betimi aka kokko ho asem abra mo na mo de Ghana akowie akodu ba bia yenkodu
I say the MPP for no me reasonable
no no ma nyina no enya safo
na MPP for bofu
ona kan mo bofu
say bring for yata back otherwise
phone dey some phone
na mo nkasa
finance minister wato nwure me hu bi da
what be that What to be that?
And I want to be
Johnny. Yeah, Ghana was a member. Adey, Ofuriata.
Only in the zones of Matagino.
Oh, South America, you say, yes,
Matagano. Say a cassette, Cocosi, XYZ, and
you can cry the amount of time been our Montana, NFL.
And I know a bit of sorry, Johnny.
What is your finance minister? The track carbon.
I'm
Muga. On the more serious note, and you may be possible Ghana has a own. So you show my can't want them. MPP for the tribalism.
It's too bad.
It's too bad. It's too bad. Just about 2 weeks ago, we carry some margin on board to Kafa Ashanti region home. Any DC's appointments. Mugabe.
Another often.
Another
often.
What you check no Kasa. Say I'm not officer or Kasa Ghanaians who are now descending. Who are more descending.
They are going to manage home. If you going to be managing if you is Ajum Bodun. Pia Bontina no Bekasa.
No, Mugabe, a back into me fan say, we be a or no quan or why mistake. Because I know or sleep with you or W. Our can't be. Now we hear and call for our times and will be influenced to say certain things you are not supposed to say. So I thought maybe it's one of those days in the Infantim. Nia Kasami Niabe Madam for former Free Zones Authority CEO Honorable Berfi.
Onozoyibi.
Who's the Eastern Regional Minister? Koforidi. Who's the Eastern Regional Minister? Now I think she made a decision be a fat new job in Koforidi. And our normal opposition person who's MPP for no. So that's the definition no. Abe for. In class 4,
full of themselves.
What is a sense of entitlement? If it is not young MPP for it shouldn't be anybody. As a regional minister, administrative head, president and money to me. What you say? We call vetting, a passive vetting. Parliament approval. We yet day original minister no. Na mami dini juma papa. Shit.
No man is serious.
So take a decision be na anya papa ida or make a statement or say Krobonia or regional minister or how won't me side my yen
for my come for this one me answer.
Oh
come on.
Wow,
I was shocked.
Me pattern one can say retract it.
SB free on the buy. Now why before there be an account Masema SB.
Maybe I bet Meso.
Now SB
once Free Zones etalo
television.
Metalo me hono ye 4. Maybe I bet my prekopeno. One can say one okaseti aba wakaseti ame
so position omu adwuma ye
okasa eye tribal politics me hu ni say you very dangerous because Ghana had ye tribal politics for her comments like this no enwa timi abema befi mesro
any he wants to belong into your
retract it na apologize
on water for pan small boy no
one of the concerns. Eastern Monday. And I don't go board be now. A brandy of fake crime was his one. We were moving out to one more Cassacha anyway. I think
on top Pampers.
That way now, they want to be seen, they want to be heard, they want to belong. So
they want to be seen.
But next time, maybe I'm going to have power, maybe I have
a good light.
Good light.
Now, pay for one cheddar.
What's that say?
You feel that from.
And I don't know about baby. Me say, oh, but no, John. We the honey here choose for good.
For sin and life in French.
Mommy, and you never feel. Will be another powerful woman, Faustina Nelson. I mean, Shano. And then you my pa with Ghana.
Very. And straightforward.
Straightforward. Very straightforward.
It must be done. It must
be done well.
Papa. It's a 31st of one of the straightforward. She's a very good.
Very good woman.
Fantastic.
or yenina fane na ase momi ma Faustina Nelson me chia osonko Muga maybe say we dey say prelims ntimi de beto sisi na we start conversation ma mentia Honorable Mrs. Betty Modi Drisu. And now 47 years I friend to Ghana's bar.
Wow.
47 years.
Wow.
Yes.
47.
Yes. The first female Attorney General and first female education.
I said the retirement
Betty Betty and then Namachia every now we got my dear Honorable Betty Modi Drisu or you will be 47 years. So this year we 73 years. Wow. As soon as we enjoy party adwuma to ho.
Yeah.
Maybe ho.
Yeah.
Be able to man we.
So he started.
Now what about Shanti Regional?
She was the second person on bar platform and
I just a 1-2
yeah.
I just a 1-2 now 2020 elections no up or teams or near Bay Juma Shanti Region and or 2 Dino Team Betty.
Nice one.
Now Team Betty no engineer connect I might say say Ashanti Region the platform so yeah was will be a ministers near their day honorable Ken Munyina was so far from Akon Munyina was so and near the keka hum penny for pa na imagine Team Betty and ma Betty baby I will be a mountain. We are so proud of you. Indeed NDC we have the men, we have the women. 47 years.
That's a long time.
Very and very effective.
Yeah.
Mama Nyamin shout now on to Nkwanem Emma
1979.
Muga now when soon can answer me so me the befom kakra answer about the main topics no. Why them did try to cry say me bo damai engineers and planners.
Nice.
Me bo mabaso.
Nice.
Me bo mabaso sonko. We ma there back Muga
EMP.
The last one His Excellency Oka procurement breaches in Wasam. So we should one. That was one of the topics now or Kasawa because now we share MPP for the way our year Jumaja Hoko Yene corruption near the idea. We share the buy union and so source. What I say? I want to memo case and need the Keka who mean and so source. His Excellency buy and also source in the on Fenjuma procurement one of the areas are ordinary Ebesheho. Engineers and planners. How many diamond cases? Said any so source.
It was published.
What I say? It was published.
Ghanaian Times.
Very good.
I have it.
And now you share.
And they won the bid.
Yes, they won the bid. And Oman really because of ne brother influence. Oman really because of track records. Capacity.
Way back in 1990.
What I say? MPP for starting ya womo kasa na. Mibusa woman some you pay. Masha because most of the times mibusa some say ya we say or TikTok kakra maybe or the anya woman don't know respond the kakra mibusa say woman fa nipa ba ko anu feel so or ye more capable than engineers and planners wo Ghana and bit my say jumawe but because Ibrahim Nintino they have an issue.
But the issue started way back in 2023. And when that man, I'm the government rep on the board. Good. So when it comes to decision, I mean, see, take a decision. I'm the one representing the government on the board. Need to be Menitium, and you know, ye kwaji bibi ni ase bibi they make sure say the be ya be bo man and no one money e be dey to and before starting so mu ye dede no me ba bon tin be kasa ba komi no and mo so mo san ye den o mo san kan man to mu say nya ade ne me fa ni you know negotiations na dey wo hu nyina no way back March 2024 and Abuja na po assign nkrata go face phone so ade mo de ye den e kan ho e kire say nipa obetimi atoa adwuma ne so no atam go face for ne so omon pebiem go face for no omo so omon pebiem Mark Fraser ni timi so omon pebiem nti Ibrahim na ono ni fidie ni bibia ho adwuma se wono ene obi obetimi eden obetu adwuma ne so nka that time nka enye 1 year extension na ba ya na ka chese obi adwuma fo mu ya bia ba kwotena fie and one good thing a woman say engineers and planners even a single staff then you Eddie to be a whole year better so be there I pray say nyame aduma coming Saturday on the 18th
Namuga
so
my catch order for evidence was on say 2016 tobe omo ye ya ne propaganda MPP for the year omo de pamo yefia konyansa be ko na NDC enye bone bia onim se omo ba abam na for omo chesi engineers and planners anopa awia na no for nyahini so nko prospective sa above site no omo gu nanu ase wo
so si kwa obi abetwe se chebi die no box site no omo fa nka no
our capacities will be our capacities
not in Ghana in West Africa
our capacities will be one man to one betu
okose no but the antina it seems that we don't appreciate our own. I didn't say
propaganda no
we do appreciate our own MPP
propaganda MPP for
so we also suarez definition for the MPP for
Brony you say you Brony ya shop or make sure say Indian and Chinese near say Obana o next trip obeba no the nipa 10 abeka
Muga ye beto Brexit who say conservative for any labor for yes they can any Cameron agent platform ba ko so omo ye campaign say mama for into Brexit and so hanomwa MPP ni twen say ade papa o say NDC na ko papa no e bone kro no be fa bone because he wants to be the opposite side.
So it is not fair.
Engineers and planners one in adwuma wa hano obi anu adwuma obi aban bia kra benefit from them and they have the capacity to obi a any blebon inti yana ya ho ya
and now onye vindictive Ibrahim is not vindictive and now onye obi so a was selected NDC MPP hwe amam for hwe wo mo
Muga unima do so a uni time for people like that
Muga ma intro challenge we my MPP for omo kasa say adene dia ma Ibrahim Mahama even in opposition nani nua because Ibrahim Mahama onye politician
David businessman
Ibrahim Ibrahim say nyenne na ne brother kra me ye politician na ne brother me ye president thank you enti enya afi ni atini din ena enya afi ya ne brother be ye president no onye sika long time
before the money no talk am moment
MPP for by 8 years yen can recent 8 years Ghana ha when na onya medical problem a eye MPP aban na so ne nsakra bo ane pen
not a single person
Ibrahim even anado one can say Ibrahim crash no no medical bills in there
way back yeah
when na Ghana ha watimi akase me nyame ato me nsemato plan mienu me de ba kwasi ho se emergency bia yen fan fly ni pakro
afeli so akoto plane nine
ka on fasa no kotene ka so kra bi
agora pasa we kwa na ka da yes change on ka difference no so dey intimi bisa MPP for anka yan fa Mugabe na yan fa bedi etu na yan fa Kenufo yata wodwan anka yan fa
on be fi obi
na so mo na nya sika nkombe chese sika de
mo na mo
but obi nya medical problem dia na do time asese e busa mo a and na obi nya problem ho na audio any videos atoto TikTok Ibrahim Mahama beboa yen we de wo nko na enim so beboa yen ono de chese contract nsem
no se nyina na obetimi atena haka
muga wo si
amen bebre
ni breboni o muga na ni breboni ahoya amani pa
na wo se enya hanko anu na esa wo ko UK nyina sa ko UK nyina okoka kufu ado asempe oti studio na migration fu aba Brani pa brew UK pro and before esa no ko fa laji abasi be president nto na mana passport si oboto
we did you tell my friend that's only part of the large abase ba yempene
the immigration we basi
they say the
immigration for na bako mo ba so mo ho hwe no masako we asi obi kra me nyame no obi nyina ho core business forum
fantastic on say core business forum every year be an economy last year no well the 2 years before na year you know now you expect about 500 people
exactly
any panic fire so and in the following year no and mind you say yeah first one cry now that's opposition
okay
and you know say yeah so second one
well planned
yeah second one no any panic fire so cry and Benjamin Suma mo yeah say we need the team to we know there for the first time no yeah website no such a way say you register and assume so ne ka say we able to send link na ma say register now any panel do no eba
fantastic
now this year was fantastic enipa eba ye pa muga. It was a shame say me free no more.
See you pay from point anyway.
Enipa obia ba ho.
Hey, I am deputies o.
Sabe no.
I feel so for your
Latin.
I feel so booting.
Wow.
So this are where your guy.
Say
Anita Kwashi. No.
Latif ni.
Okay.
Say obia ma ho a no ni ba ko no.
Call business forum.
Ebia no yare tifie. Ana say o decide say ompie during the Easter because I want to be hard any chere obia ko and Muga it was very nice. O share companies e buy the detail the banks no and now omo ye enwuma odo na aka no omo nyina no
so good board for so jiwari
Muga be obia buy obia buy services obia buy
governor no
obia
fantastic.
Chief of staff no.
Obia
by. And it was very, very fantastic. Now I can only imagine say
trade minister so
trade minister. Moga obia by
of trade, yes.
But Ferguson wo deputy GCB GCB boss wo Moga obia.
Wow.
Obia CJ na hu no. CJ na hu no.
Chief Justice.
Yes. It's yeah, I'm penny by.
Okay.
Yeah,
and the man
na for crown to be by. Brand mu nyina buy.
Brand champion business man.
Omu nyina buy MPP for no so papa. From 3rd to 5th no. And they work kakra. It was very nice.
That's prisons. Your boots.
Nice.
Fantastic.
It can only get better. Say the most it can only get better. Now it has come to stay.
Core business.
Yeah. It has come to stay. It can only get better. Me say let's see
Chief of staff no a business oriented person.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. So no one can say before politics no business into what any way has. Now my dream is say from next year kono me next year kono other countries will join at the same time.
International
yes. You bet more. Because we share Chinese companies need be a buyer. Zonda for one anyway. No money buy. Chinese yes. Almost simple class. No money buy. We companies nearby. No. Other companies will come even outside Ghana. Said the economy. Yeah, it can only get better. It can only get better.
It's more organizers.
I'm for
Benjamin Sumi, Benianti, and okay, I'm
organized.
So more representing.
Me da say ne wakonya de bia akoso de mai wo fidie kese so nkoso ache wo tifo ne wahwefo ebiem na me fast da kese ne nchia kese ema the queen of trade Honorable Elizabeth Ofosu ejare Mrs.
Lawyer papa
MP for is it Techimansa
Techimanov
rather okay queen of trade mechiawo Muga kwa this year na it was huge, it was big, it was mega. My member organizers in Abaso from Benjamin Esuma and
team
and anything
you see also a play role power Benianti.
Aye. Me who didn't my member Munina Abaso organizers. Me bow Mabaso so fire dear Osaye.
Wonder angels no so ase.
Yena angels nyame adum ya antibody bia this time ya antibody bia o first no na ko no mbewie no na ye first na se ko na o mo de ye nyoma bone be se safety
ye adane kura
angels no ababe ka ho muga angels no bodwuma
enti se MPP for ba mu bi ba be se no
isu to e be se
o mo time no mo se nyoma na o mo time na ko de ye bone Muga, when we say you can you trade.
Exactly.
Right. And as part of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's resetting agenda, why not doing say create business to say the best business environment, friendly one for businesses to thrive. And when Jeff reasons were actually It is a wisha kwa videos beto producer de beto ho na free zone so ne enso ye wo boot ho CJ ne ho kene net wo no me deputy senior unse we were fully represented na de ami hu ne say kwa no a special initiative by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or they empower local businesses. Unse this is local business centered program. Unse de foreign investors was here. What you say? Enti a way special initiative be ye de boa ama local businesses and also enya akwenya to showcase what they can do. Na me board organizers number so here this time around na everything was well organized and well coordinated in terms of communication or many all the stakeholders involved there was like constant communication between the organizers and the stakeholders here enti me boko for organizers no abaso ebie muga so we share enyoma a course from the ministry the Ministry of Trade, your minister Ofosu Mrs. Jare, ne speech from Chief of Staff, from President's speech, and the keka ho. Ni nyina de ba ko pe na me hu ye. Me kan nyina bo ma ni nyina ne se. Ye boye nyina no penifo ka se nya otum so mu nyina age industrialization di. E no mo hwe se ye beboa empower your local businesses no so that they can compete globally. Na initiative bi a ye mo omanpanyini abaso na ye mo ye motai ye minister enso abaso na ye mbo chief of staff enso ne team o organize ye enso abaso na mugade ba ko amanije hu wo this time around. Security was tight, security was good, it was perfect, well coordinated. Chese o kan say chese obomi nyina tofa banku ba ko a everything was nice. Yes. Me adia ba kwa ni hear me pay security when it comes to big programs like this. Because first no na konfo ko obi be ko be wi o se agi me phone na ebi twetwe se kan won konfo so na rape no me marketing kete na wase na nipa no kwa me no ho so obai. But we share this time around security coordination course wo kwawu a muga me kan makan majade wo he IGP ne mpeni what I say IGP ne mpeni for omo bo adwuma COP Frimpong IGP ye mo omo abaso muga simple e na wie muga ni o ma bia koso president e kasa no do ba bi o ka kire ne edi se se on kwatena se na ofi save e wo ba bia o no and for the first time president General Dom say no ba ka kire ne edi se ultimate na say I feel safe it means skeleton na ye muga this time around na ye tan ye be kano say this time around na kwawu de na it was perfect, it was well coordinated, well organized and well executed. Ministry of Tourism so yade yes abekum yade o yes no mo so mo de yes no mo de information e kosa mo so yade no ade ba ko na aka se me try no ma bebe we as my explore no ma bebe parachute no next year I'm going to lose 20 kilos and try that next year in
the State Backs Day Safe campaign from NPA National Petroleum Authority lawyer doji and the team say can't Ghana for say do baby now we say a 4 tank be act of former yes will be meant to make and say walk no akwa sa a year 4 ni bi twe if you san say a da horse meti woman a bear explode for no be any say highly inflammable and it's our do ho ekoto asemu nipa do na afema hwe omo enkwa NPA say men kan chew say udu bia bi na ho say 4 tank bi ato forma de obi ane so be free Ghana National Fire Service for and Ghana Police Service for na omotumi aba be so ano na National Petroleum Authority NPA omodi omo contact center number no e de aba eno 0302 550380 0302 550380 now life am kwa ye papa pa hiasne a year 1 gallon of fuel na wakwa kwhwe won kwa ya this a live campaign is from the National Petroleum Authority. Divine Hope Aba Center Semen Kancho. Omo de otwa ya ba powder de aba edwa so sisi na ye wo ya oba ana wo ye bema kuku na etete o esi baby ana se pese esi baby sexual weakness bema wa ye mre e wompem bema de wo so obo edwa na from capacity man low libido atenka no form osa na ha wo ana oba ko mfichire no ya se bo twetwe ni nyina no wo ni otwa ya ba powder ni bi na wono ma ebeboa wo te ba ko na wo de agu eye cap mu nsu de na wanno na wo de wani kire pharmacy shops a wo do ya etwa hia wo Ghana obenye bi pharmacy shop bi obi wembi obisa obenye bi ato wo fofo wudi a furniture gaps in pharmacy wo yesu nyane so aka peba ebenye bi ato ho ashama fo money nkire house of drugs keep quote fo money nkire eye boachi ansa wo tema eye na boachi heba ana wo tamale so a PK gumbila fe otwafo yi wo 0550639037 0550639037 ofra omo ebejo so es natural mineral water no enie na sisi de escola so asaba beka ho into ba wo to escola no na wo to es natural mineral water NGC o maji atuma so abofo 900 million nyina de o stamp na ye so say ensu a onuma emo ahoden ensu a ya emfa ya rebia emma mekanipadua no eno ne es natural mineral water e word na wo engagement na wo ye wo to pono e de afrado for eno an say wo de ensu yi ene be serve ahoho eno an ye de kodi eye ko eno an ko business for mo ensu yi na bo se be yo afa bia no na ye serve no ne sama es eye cola na es cola bo sa Ashanti regional minister honorable eye Dr. Amakohene wagene escola na obo no guna no say fekeke furniture adwuma mu heya eye SYZ Broadcasting Limited yo 37 Abebese Street the heart of Accra usu oba dodo bi apebia no wensa ebetumi aka shops awodo a wo suwa ene mekom shop bia be wem bia obenya bia to oboshi shop won so heya yen first gate no hope won so wem a escola NAS natural mineral water ho nyina no obenya bi ato 059-627-3546 and 059-627-3547 oba adwuma mu ha Robert sorry ba oha ya dudu bi apebia oba obenye bi etu edi amount Moses asem kancheo say what the lift kit capsules in the abedwa so lift kit no ebo ye papa ebo obrebo no ho ban sanse ni padua ne betumi ye adwuma anopa awia anwumra that is say liver no o say to me function ye papa eno entina ma Moses clinic and aba center doctor waji awas aja ewo ye Ghana eni wiasa fana baby ano wakofa ye lift kit capsules edi aba 100% natural supplement you are designed to boost a liver health na etumi asabu ase de be ni pedua no digestion system no ebetumi akosu yi na take place se de be ni pan de bia no wonage no ebetumi ejina ne naso family Moses na ne ntwetwe nkomo 0244068447 0244068447 pharmacy shop eba shop bi obewembia no lift capsules obenye bi atom Safari Valley Eco Resource and Kancho about wildlife experience or number 1 Ghana had the Odu any do oh film a year a poem mantemu Eastern Regional Ubinya ye Umasu Yohono Emiani Papa Ewo Yebema Papa Adaso Sansuna conference bina okoye meetings bina mokoye mfomo ninja Safari Valley Eco Resort Wani beji ye papa Umumiani no seven local and continental dishes Sansuna mo gym ewo swimming pool ewo asuye hwa udu hwa wani beji papa fankwada ko wildlife experience no mo ko experience bi said the bear would do wa antelopes any zebra no maka nyina no kola no so betu na omotumi enya experience ewum 0596914394 0596914394 dia kan me de bebe akiri eja famiko second topic here
and topic there Canada
obetumi akọ
okay
waje lawyer yi
dey o say me ma there be onye na adwen so beba say me catch off from day one every ha say onye na adwen so beba you know but I think say
so when you free detention
but in many
based on what
based on the fact say on say two separate issues na ekoso na brabo mu one issue ne say opese wotena ho
educate here
one issue ne say opese okoso etna US one
stay
na said the can't do dear drone Osiki Asalam. The name of the Brabit me Osiki Asalam. Say be a persecute him. In fact, Ubet me cry Yari Binti Ama Uba Unyasa healthcare na Uhiana Okrum to best what's in a honum. And a second one and so yeah the second part no say extradition than so. Say Oma answer questions wa and I say kwadu ewo honom a de abono a won se obabeyi ne ho ano enti second bit enso no now na judge na ehwe kwan says tradition dan so na or flight risk and I say obedwane akoba bia because say ujano na kakra people smugglers what if and fan de ne kukura omne Ghana any sa treaty no a obeka hono mo a omba enti they were looking at say yemfa sa tradition order ni nyina emra na omo hwe na omo examine na for omo nja ne kwa no nko. But I think as a country no Mugabe, we are not helping ourselves papa because in judge in granting the bill no so unko fi no can say nanka ohwe sen ko best site any extradition procedures bia na what the agina so and decision but ohun it could possibly be say bia yen serving at the right place. One thing about legal systems and say any court name and say we serve and I file no serve bibia baby I will serve I think is very 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 important in bia and so who say eyes for na channel or the eyes for detention center but eyes for no any jurisdiction bia efa a extradition orders no anything to do like that into we no na okwa serve eyes for say extradition order than so na nya wona also the justice department na justice department so we hwem ama court nsaka na etimia file nti judge ni so hu ya was sent to asem no ashe 27th of this month April say ombesa antenase enti no omotenase this is what the judge is looking to see say obehu say the extradition order bi aba and I request bi aba dia to niti so na fe judge na say okay based on this and yes sir you see bail no is a given especially what hanum na you bit my punitive say ya che no aruche the why be especially advance can do be available. So to start with, so long as we address our no met my show, on bet me a tag at every point in time free at the radios now so tsana bobo aye dede and I say ubit my report to a particular place and I say a surety crowd my be just show it amount na hu baby awo no so udwane akwan wo hu ni sa then there is no problem with it at all. Enti say ba ukoso de nipa ne tum na de ohwehwe so behu de enti onfa ne tum so flight race memu ehwe no krom no say went me and show sa ade no a wan hwa na judge because the judge has no dog in the race judge no ono second be ko ken betre enfa no on the attention or the adwuma enti o de ato honom na wa carry one senior so na me kra me hwe senka de enti a me keep no ha no mo be mbetu wana muntu wana mo enti I don't know who is prosecuting the but it gets down to the attorney general. Because I know the biggest prosecutorial power so whatever it is also me almost show me if that means they have to engage lawyers America who understand the terrain be lawyers no just advise them they can just engage them on only consultancy basis so say listen advise us on this we throw this in advise us on this on bit my advice this and this and this you can join or you cannot join no and yes sir ubet me cry genuine intention when your orders nya over file boss file no wrong place also they call justice department to US on na court is Canada call eyes for them because at the face of it was the eyes and the action channel eyes for so many jurisdiction bia eyes for only enforcement they are not those who would enforce the law no. So at the end of the day, I change 29. I say court the court about that mom there 29 and about that me there 29. I say clock. Who be down? Me the watch. I say handcuff. I say handcuff, but I know it's a robber. I say robber. Coffee na time so na wonko. I was seeing room. I seen me any pano. I seen me dey token for that night. Aye. Enti no dey say ka set na SYZ ha na uko gate na no kura ebe me yan. Yes, it is the Hana Gate. So, trouble crass or cotton so cry or quine a very, very, very sensitive. In the country, I had a territory. Anna, ultimately, you can't go beyond that area. Can I start a practice criminal law? No, na ultimately. Anti criminals, no, no, and ultimately, not the abonnent can I move you. No, no, do. There be second man, if you won't be a no, more chili. They can fight at the meeting, sir. Acquire Danny what you know, just say crane. The nice movies are what just say crane idea. They said the plans national. It will be a 29. Baby, because what's a bit more CPS for a while. Me criminal control. It has baby. It's a UK no. UK dear. On say America de UK de immigration issues are na treat as such only week account UK immigration is on my phone baby on come in prison yada mo share dormitories near there and you know I don't know your ma bela yeah for be 29 but na normally no reporting time be able report to be a home office reporting area be able to Liverpool Street akọ report and a London Bridge akọ report in San Emmanuel but America there you are on be there be 29 because the 29 now at the face value of it and they are treating like criminal. Yes, of course, criminal, someone who can abscond. So what finance business where go to be crew. What is the inference crowd who create him that way, you know? So maybe a jurist na me to na ebia na sema wana make one hwe my judgment will be impaired because at the finance minister ben with the finance minister in feel soon e chire recruitment we dwane so this is
under democratic dispensation
if akra wonu mbi boni ni bebri you know oma kokota me oma befia omugusu kokota ya bail
SMS they say more than say SML asemi so
Hanan buffer stock otifie gift your worry otifie omunya entifie no mokoko
untumi kwa so otifie
untumi kwa entifie untumi kwa entifie ano ofro kokoko
kufa de kwa so obi anya ne hwe
ono kra ne nam hu
na oken furata wadwane
na oken furata also oba o say ni anu for so omra ere dem adwene one mente
so when we see Gabi anana na do ne we see tu no phone
Gabi so so want nenka
ana bedi atu
Gabi na no meti so
bedi atu de adani asa odi asa
bedi atu do no nkutu ne for so omra so no on problem odwon sisi ono yare so ne mu eja no say ohun or recover obala sisi ono de so de otenwuma na jese so
na tuvo shebrebe mi
na nim se metezo ya na ha mi Kofi Asante opasa say na
enije
na so odisa
pa
ni be bozu ya mi no was eh sa papa na friend wo na on pe bra ni mbese metini di kura yare nya de Muntani no mfuwe. Power specialist about hospital ya mama edu ya semen kan shiro say hepatitis A B C D ana yi bi na eteto e fatty liver sciatica prostate na ha o mini abema ye onimpe ne bi ne mu atechema ulcer kompo ana se fibroid mini aba tutumika ne fo ne che mama edu ya ho na so ya wodo miensa ni nyina so wokumase afeyi ase ligbosomtwe continency aputu ja kwan so sanso na wotakrade anaje estate wo ben anaje MA primary school no eye nkrahanso akwabenya poko asese kwantempo no so fe ma me na ne ntwetwe nkomo on 0244 544422 0244 544422 China Natural Herbal Hospital ena FA Dr. Semen Kanchiro sina so ye hono wodi edie bebri nende ediaba na wodi nefu aduasa ne si wa no ye free screening si no Sunday emire ne kone ni ma si nkosi busumi ye yu mini de toso eduno 20th April 2026 na tutumwe kabra na blood sugar test baby blood pressure checking corner kwa chekire stroke ni menstrual disorder fibroid bone problems any Sunday free acupressure so de ediaba free physiotherapy and keka hu bibiri ya chese busumi ya iwumi 16th ya sa ekwa kusi 24th ni nyina no gusua na tutumika wu na fo ni chewo se wo kwa 100 Ghana cedis na kura na waji folder na jawaji wo no bibia ya ye free screening na so onya wayaresa fe doctor yi ewo 0244 485763 0244 485763 and 0243 71004 0243 7150004 omo pokuase ACP eye kwabenya hona obehu anu pokuase ACP kwabenya asama nso mu aje kojo omo ni Queen's School no na edi enhwani mu ditwato eye Victory Garlic Miss out Dr. Mwako enka tutumnikai ko na ko wa heba shop ebenwa na pharmacy shop ebenwo na ko Victory Garlic Miss ali bineto emmo ni pedua no eboa ma moja timidi ni pedua no mfusani ye papa ko se mene baka se blood circulation sanso na oba ko mfichira no ya se board dwedwe woni bi na no ma eboa ye papa obi want to me dey no ma tobo ni because loss of appetite when your victory garlic mixer ni be na won ma to me ebo ni pedua ni ye papa pharmacy shop beba shop bia obi wem no obenye bia to 0242 545633 545633 ofrai ebejos you ko nya da roman techira ye di dwumedi eto aboboa no mantama wodo edun sani wiase afana bebia Dr. Maria we see over to you.
Muga medase muga ansana meba kenofuriata asem so no me so ma menchia matifo no mahwefo bi a wo mo de consistent da bia wo mo tie ai da bia every day me do meje wo mo di ama na da ya wache wo mama me no so because wo mo de ji wo mo so fans me ofa bi o de olape o se no bo mi di me yire ma me nkwan mu na eye de nti o for lape a o ko fo dia o se e bova ka che o yire se ne ma chia o ai ma chia o
sa so no
gidifo o mo se ho pa gidifo so se me ma me no ko ai o mo de ho de ho virgin phone kwa o ba bi o ko
se o ben be bro
wana mane di flow ko be
na so ko bi a wi bi ware
eti da o ene se ne enye ba
je so o be so ware o ma je so kwa so re bi
o nya bi a wontumi ware ma no so nyina virgin me kai na mrante ye ni agi na si ai so ko bi o
eti bi fra bonte me fa sa
very good se mo ya ma no sa me bi ta ma person ware a ko pe de she fridge nko se mo be bi that's just all kwa so re ni na se dia o ko ware wi na na pe dia
na de we a chichiri
de be ma unya ye
na sa wo ba wo mo ano wa wo betem be yes Abraham ya Abraham obola pe matia na matia me ma me kobi me papa wam that time me papa wam
so ma me dey see no
me ma me dey ko sorry throughout while you into na saying that we ko 100% we
ware mi
oh me papa akoya national service wa agogo no share me ma me no ware na when that time ni nyina no na je say obagidi ni bi ansa no na mba papa ware no ko obi no ware no no we tire no ja ye te firi papa so dey sabra
ko ba pata am no mo she me aro na so mo na ho na sa so re
obo ha no da go hospital the second yes oh yeah well very effective
number be doctor
me papa tiri say samra no
tidi e wanya so
ware be ma no wo tire wi no ja penifon do mo ko because ya me fa papa na me ma me ka NCU me chia Daniel oye police ni o hwe ye ha me chia na me chia me baba akonso odo my friend Shadrack ono so me chia no sisi
e se ba kwa cha na police se no chief inspectors ni nation one mo ko twere so hwe o mukalejo
I no mo ko twere so
chief inspector bi a twere
chief inspector bi a twere
ya na mo ni be kuma se be twere
ya we see o munyina good luck yankopon ma
promotion be see da
june Ghana
so bi a
yes here for nipa 500 or so 700 amana ye tight I but me say yankopon be ma omo e wo Ghana ho adwempa no afem nyame nka wo munyina ho de me
ya fa opportunity wo next time
mele spa bo we bi atum ye nua ba akwele we bi atum wo osu street ma wo bi a
ene me fa doctor ba chia wo ayi West Akim
Chiama
West Akim MC Paulina Akabila sweetheart no
did you say
Paulina Akabila oh boy juma papa
sweetheart chemuni
o mini haba na mpe Akabila 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 oh boy juma papa
ya minsha mu
gano kase ko na free bay for some man kase na be
okay anabana ka chem se wona
ya menka no oba papa Paulina ye chiao Mugabe wonu say make us na make be afa honorable Befi a comment or make a tribal comment against the original
messages
so see a video be my forward am obetimi a show Krobo ahemfo ne mpanifo aye the press conference he should retract that statement.
They won't sit down
because me man kind of
have the right direction.
Oh yeah, madam for.
Me look for them
that's not who comment for
a mo kan say MPP ni musician Sakode so no MPP ni Sakode won so tonyum ekokan
bibisa ama no so mo so I'm sorry na so
anti honorable my forward am obetimi am dey am producer na muga kenoforiata unu agenda MPP for set na no na make say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia want to mean the president manenye because of Once obedi president, you should be very strategic. Or prepare our grounds. Wo kasa yemu oni yemu wo kasa se wo hwese asema wo ka no ye president nkofo be check facts ne ade ade be sa ne omani nyina wa faili se wo hwe ni and trone dos ono de be ka ho asem another time they say wo hwe ni team a wo se wo de wo mo ye adwuma e de abepe Ghana president e di a omo di animu ni bi ye abronye yesu obi di coca ne de keka ho what I say one of omo anyone to menum and odi omo ebe president
campaign
na san for yi mi ense kra di animu yi
apapon so ka ho na
no on the other side e chom dia afanu ni nyina anye
that's the best way to describe home na would my dey ba ko a me twe etiefo ne ahwefo adwena ba so ena no na me hwe TikTok videos bi na some bloggers bi kasa say omo wo ha na koka afre wo mo in fact ba ko de obo audio na o friend or record here no say Dr. Mugabe Maase onkoleti o yina omo ho no omo data no family wo mo no kasa no aka cho me de ko chia Dr. Mugabe Maase ne nipa ne busa ne say e dey ntana dem ko chia Dr. Mugabe Maase o si yeah regional we coalition of bloggers na the munyi na akọchia Dr. Mugabe Maase na ye set agenda na mamo na momo aye ho adwuma and just to make the government unpopular. That is the agenda. Mugabe Maase and the team koka na ye this adwuma no ahye no sa wo ye
no mo dwi se ni panya na adwuma no mo team so
enti we boys no bloggers no ena omo ebe kaye me we fini pan di I have the video meeting me the ama wona wabo ena o ka se wo friend no so just me frame me so my friend dada na che say see na adwumadi a wo die ne say organize bloggers na o ma task wo mo say they should come out and be making videos and be making this government unpopular.
Telling lies, obviously.
Telling lies. What I say. Now, omonfa tro emetre Ghana for. Now, no na me can be susu say. At the end of the day, some will prepare grounds for 2020 elections. The 2028 elections. Me boy. Say no one to know yes, of course. Now 2028 elections, no. Second, oforiata magana. Edi asem pana MPP for be country Ghana for and now say on betime yi so sa bloggers yi a brand yi coordinate wo mo no edi aka ma na convince Ghana for see ento aba ma Dr. Mugabe Maase
very responsible position
very responsible very responsible position.
It's very simple and maybe my advice no more because whether we like it or not as a country we need the opposition side and so to criticize
but responsible
what is a responsible one constructive criticisms ebe put to government on his toes
of course
na nyesa ne omeya wo mu ye hwe this irresponsible statement from another pre ojina fomu ho e ka se president akotoko for
ọhụrụ obi ọmụ ya dị na
abra we no se metie for no say what you say because ene
sa tofine ha omo tofine ne
what's the you not say dem ni
no se ni video no ha program ni
Mugabe now say a member of parliament mu anko for person lie ato abade amam no akogina efomu ni koko akuafo a mo na mode wo mo nhyehyɛ ye bɔne kro no a ofori ata bɔ ye na di ya bedu bebi a yedri
eti no lusu se mo madu adi no olusu o chichim se lon sa olusu o de 2028 bo
obi na mutu abia
2028 olusu fem
menya so so be ko bi
ene bia na
because
this is selom
we member of parliament selom we ni wo selom we ko dina ho e ka kire Ghana fo a woni omo kasa se president atop play for abra wonnim se enkofo check facts and then will be a crafon and will be a crafon
yes any
BBS president type crowd to be playing tower to be now you can say we ni na
the plane so the back on
Mugabe
we na Ibrahim dia akoto vofu me bi ko bia o de beko
Mugabe can say we ni na wa ma o attack
you ya de ho mayo ya dwema de bi nsi ansan abeka se wi nsi no na we ni nye sa plane we ehunu na Ghana ache de na nsi ya muda ko se France te ye de ma ni si wo sa
Mugabe enti media ma say me simple me say yes amemu amemo kase ne fa ne mpempenso ne fa pen ne nyina agina Ministry of Finance so of course. Womo ene timi toto sikasem
ono tua bibia abanka nyina ono tua
se wanya fiscal discipline oman no entimi nkoso enti kenoforiata ono na ekufo ado man kwan ema womo ankasa members of parliament womo ankasa memu bo bikase yenyi papa we nya sabe bi oman ne kon kenoforiata nsem how many Ghanaians na use your lives
Osanya da moral
political party be an integrity
agenda 11 Mahama complete on first cabinet
me this na Nigeria akama ba radio dey bia
can see radio so kwa bie
akama bo na chia
na before ko mutumi kasa bi
can me see radio so na ti
mo ni very one before no
and na woman dey am hu omo Ghana for nye ferry omo na omo ni omo Ghana
yeah disrespect
there was this video Napo 2024 elections is we are not or comma MPB insaso parliamentary aspirants be na this be insaso
akobodi vote
and Muhammad Muhammad nie oka 3 times na candidate ne ka chen say no and why no obeka say oh man can you na do 18 bi nipa die I fear
of course and
campaign Muhammad Dinda wano so da ya Mahama eti wano betimi afo
of course no
eti wano fom de na obeye usuo me pamatel man ka say yi be nam se wo mu Ghana fo nti wuti asma na pokan wase amunya abote na me be ka se Mahmudu Bawumia anie
what bida
bra wo bu onkrofo audience ne nkrofo na je ho na omo be hwe wona
ka be apologize at once
ka be ka se o me be ka se Mahmudu Bawumia munya abote ma ne nka Mahmudu Bawumia ne Mahama ne se
debi and sekura na wonim se ne candidate ko ene no obo ne lumote no o de lamte tiano krazas was said
one kwade na do Infantim or so here no I respect him for that to say or admit say meti was man can you cry with them I like that one yes who said no dey acknowledge the fact say man can you he is dealing with adults and
yes so no na tough no one no is that tough no that tough dia wonu ko ebe mo anum but for so am one
so you can who say there was about the other woman no yi wine in glass after the baby no dey we penya kenya enti say MPP for anyama we nyina akoso na mo finance minister tena so almost 8 years na da ye wie ya memo no to aba since December wo mo hu sa anko ye pe na odwane afro watowrem montumi fa papa we ma ya e dey moral rights and am wo a mo beti ya kan bibia
at all
you don't have any moral rights
at all moral rights
at all share na so ma papaja LGBTQ Muhammad wie LGBTQ asema
da you say caricature say for you
enkofo kasa ena Mahama pass Mahama wakasa on pass ana me pacho mon candidate
parliament agree to it 2024 February na na Akufo Addo transfer mo born oja to hono na de number mo be pressure
so on sign dem call US last time obaye any anunti na ne only a year omode man
that shameful
what can be say or say on shine da na the patrol mun kan ni say bia me na o be
video bi krobofo no
ma send am
video na you ready ntimba so
what you say enti Mugabe dey see
ya press conference ya him for na yes see ya so menya yanko
after birthday
no yes
but those
no na say bra who dey e ya se
na ko baba mu dey no ho ko ba chewo
what you say you be regional minister and Akrobon so is part of Eastern region of course as father say achim for nko na say Koforidua for nko na ebetimi e entitled to be regional ministers once Krobo land is part of the na president is who yi no so o medi o man anymore whether you like it or not I say akola wo ye wo hene na bedi untumi o ba sum no what you say me na befi
na mi ban so ba wo ye adwuma
the earlier the better kan ho
unya ne o say the bia
also we
na say traba we na
also we so bad muga me de masem ba wie ye no kono for ya ta
esla kura no mo ye kwa sinu mo bunu esla usu kura no komo ba sinu mo bunu na hwe mami we adwuma wo yi na esla nam ho mu ja esla na mo kwa akokan we
oko attack original for taking a decision for say wo makwan what can you no see what can you do
na let me ai
what can you do
says it na nka some de Koforidua on north and south nyina every SB ebu abreso lawyer yi we very finidi chum ana no for na we know honorable Akman Usajman and na ejeba north and south nyina they've always had decent people timenim kwanko a we sneaky babe remo babe MP no I don't know how also mutu ni fra konyan so ntem it's wrong
ebetu no so on ka say yi city be ba ho no say MPP lusu a obere za
okay afo wi obe patch bi
bia
bia wakasem
bia be ma be fi metia muga enti medima samba wi me hu say we news for na hye wo money oma the American MPP for na say with the greatest of respect we are all Ghanaians we are all Ghanaians but at least omo accord with respect.
Exactly.
Say mo nya bibi amamo ase a. Membo ne krono. Okay. Ahochira MPP for mo de Ghana for afem for 8 solid years.
Okay.
Ahochira mo de Ghana for afem no. Mo ma na nya te say ase mo de na mo pe Ghana for asem. Na mo bibi bofa mo tirim no mani so. E na afi na de krona te mani so. 8 years.
Back no for that de ne meja
8 years.
So say MPP for Kasa and say
yes. Me na master to say no. Bring Koforidua back.
Yes, and 1 year.
Otherwise mon come on to.
This is parliament kwa ko moko.
What you say? MPP for your some at least mo ma your respect kakra. Say mo timi for Koforidua maya. Mo bia meka LGBT as a memon can be because more intimi ansan you had the platform the opportunity to sign. Muja to over 1 year. Koko as a memon can be because Koforidua we are na dey ahochire empire. LGBTQ memon can be education as a memon can be because more time na yenye mine as a mona mo ma want to mean certificate license I was say Ghana forest ni ade enti yesremo. Would you just bring Koforidua back
very well
before you make any comment? Yes.
That's it. Christopher Babia will be a chakese enko emfa ema oni enuanum a mutie ewo yeji atebubu ene ne patemu special greetings enkoma Mr. and Mrs. Andam Malize ene Dr. Andam ne abusuani nyina chakese enkoma mesemo hwe life ene enumeja
muga yes sorry so mechia Hakima Samoa consensus organize wanya so to on boy adwuma comedy alote ba tobin amomama no Hakim san Nadmo boss wo Ga Central mechiano pa
well the best about the Dominion yet nkoma o kire the sale 2 pm e best Thursday special guest Commissioner General of Ghana Revenue Authority Onimunyamfo Anthony Sapon on the be guest yami aduma on Thursday. Enyimenu si akase ebo na de ebro memamu nyina mo eniti